That's it.
You're cutting out real
You know,
bad now.
yeah.
Let me see something now. Can you guys hear me now? I think they can.
But I think they can hear us.
All right, you guys should be able to hear me, right?
No,
All right, audio. Can you guys hear Stickbug?
hopefully,
They can.
everyone do a thumbs up for the audio.
All right, it wouldn't be a normal stream if I
All
didn't
right,
have
perfect, perfect.
difficulties. All right,
Sorry about the technical team. The technical
you're starting to cut out, Stickbug. Yeah, you're freezing a little bit, Stickbug.
this internet right here. Let me try and reconnect. All right, let me see about getting over to this better internet.
All right, what's up? First of all, what's up, everybody? Um, I'll put Stickbug's channel in the chat.
I, I can still hear you now, so it's all cool. Did it fix up a little bit?
Yeah, well, you're frozen. I did hear you though better.
All right, well, we're just gonna roll with it. Sorry, this internet fucking sucks.
All right, all right. Stickbug just moved. His internet sucks. I want to get his.
Yeah.
I want to link his channel in the chat. Um, hey,
I can still hear you, so it's all cool.
all right. I want to get your channel. All right. I guess I'll start out, man. Like, uh, everybody, that's Stickbug. How long you been flying, man? Like, tell us your backstory.
Man, so to be honest with you, been flying for going on maybe just a year and a half now. Shout out to Slop Tip. He's up in the channel right now. He's really the guy that got me really doing stuff. I believe we were on a mutual friend's Facebook one day, and he was asking for some drone advice, and I was flying the damn DJI FPV drone at the time, trying to do some good shit. And he was like, "Do you fly drones?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm just getting into it," and it just kind of evolved from there. So a lot of the Louisiana guys out here, kind of banded together. There wasn't really a lot of good traction out here, so he's probably the guy that got LA FPV started. From there, he started with the BBL crew, and I just kind of just joined in. So it's kind of really a situation where we all just kind of fell in at like a good time. That's really it, man. Since then, we've been trying to do annual meetups. Well, not annual, but as many meetups as possible. And that's really it, man.
So, I mean, you got pretty good pretty quick, didn't you?
So about that, it's just I play a lot of video games, and it just kind of rolled over. I'm probably the weirdest FPV pilot ever because I fly mode one. I don't know
Oh
if
no,
anybody else
I
knows
didn't know that, dude.
yeah, man. So I'm all different, man. It's the weirdest thing ever. Flew mode once since the start. So I don't know if I'm ever gonna go to mode two like everybody else, but hey, whatever works for you.
So you are all right. You got to do me a favor then. Next time you fly, we need some stick cam. Or next
Oh, it's
time you
coming.
make a video.
It
Uh,
is coming. It looks crazy. It looks freaking crazy. And yeah, Slopstick gives me the shit for it. Everybody gives me the shit for it. I can't use anybody's remotes. They say, "Hey, fly my drone. Check it out." Can't even do that. Everything has to be switched over to mode one. It probably makes it the worst ever.
so what is mode one is throttle on the right, and then
Yeah. So
like it's
mode one is
backwards.
yeah, everything's backwards. So throttle is right stick, roll is on the right stick, y'all is on the left. But here's the thing, though. I find inverted yaw spin better on mode one than on mode two, because whenever I'm at zero throttle, all I really have to do is rip that yaw stick and I'm going. So
So I mean, how'd that even happen? Did you like do it on accident, or like did you plan that out? Like, oh, mode two's not working, I'm going to mode one, or how's that even happen?
well, think about it like this: first person shooters, right?
Yeah.
You control your guy with your right stick, and you control like where he's looking with the left stick, right? So think about Call of Duty. I'm controlling all the movement on the right stick, and I'm actually looking with the left. So that's really all y'all is. So just kind of load in from, I guess, FPV shooters and stuff. So a lot of people are going to be like, "Nah, it's not right." But if you really think about it and look at your PlayStation or Xbox controller whenever you're playing, your movement's on the right. You're looking, I guess, with your gun on the left. So that's why I have, the mode one, mode three. Yeah, that's why people use mode three too. So I guess I'm not the only weirdo out there.
I want to say what's up to everybody. Thanks, Big Oily. What's up, Spider Sugar, Grim Ripper, Smags? What's up? Slop Tit is in here. Is that who you? Uh, see,
Yeah,
Erie.
Slopsit, aka Papa FPV. Shout out BBL. Shout out Grim. Spider Sugar. What's up, y'all?
Merriman FPV, Tommy B, what's up? Steve O, what's up? I think I already said Steve O. I don't know, maybe not. Steve O, thanks. He's always in here helping out. He's the man.
Dude,
I think I got
I love the
everybody.
community, man. That's one thing like, I always got to say about the FPV community. A lot of the guys are, in other communities with other people. LAFPV is, getting some traction, and we're all in different groups, and it's all kind of came into one big thing. So that's why I love where I came from. That's why I love the BVL crew. That's why I love the LAFPV crew. So y'all check them out. Shameless plug, by the way.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I didn't like. I knew you were like down south. I didn't know where exactly. Like I thought you were in uh, like down in that area, but I wasn't for sure because I knew Chaw was because I watched
Yeah,
him for a while. And then I didn't even know you were down there with him. And then I saw one video. I can't remember if you posted or he posted it, but it was like Return of Chaw or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I was like they're down there together.
yeah. So Aaron, aka Shaw, took off. You know how this hobby is, man. Sometimes you're consistent weekly, then other times
I'm
life gets
actually
in, the balance, and you got to do some adult shit. So he was out for like 6 months. Finally came back. I was able to come out and fly with him, and now he's back. Better than ever, really. So we just kind of ran with it. It's always a good time having a good session with him, man. He has no chill whatsoever. He will literally send his drone into whatever gap he can think of. Just gives exactly, bro. No fucks ever. He gives no fucks.
like you can tell he's from Louisiana because of his accent for sure. Like like when he talks, like damn, right where he's from. But I didn't even plan that. I got a Chaw hat on. Like
Dude, yeah. So I believe he's from Homa. We've got Slop and myself. We're from Lafayette. A couple of guys are from Lafayette. We have a couple of guys, from Rain. So really, everybody needs to come down, have a big pot of gumbo, come rip with us. Y'all come holler at us, man. I guarantee y'all a good time.
yeah, that
Y'all check
sounds
out
fun.
Shaw FPV. Y'all check out Slopted. Y'all check out all the boys. Oh yeah,
So that's cool, man. Like I know we battled like in bot grinders battles like week 2 or 3 or something. And then what I beat you the first time, then you beat me like week 12 or whatever it was. I think I can't remember exactly the numbers.
yeah, man. Speaking about that, so first shout to Bot in the battles. I know he kind of got sick of them towards the end of them, but the battles were kind of a testament to, I guess, progress, because never knew how to trippy spin before the battles, and I told myself I'm gonna master trippy spins, and I use the battles kind of like a push. So every battle that I went in, I was like, let me try something else. I mastered Rubik's cube, so I started hitting those really hard. Then I started doing inverted yaw spins. Then I started doing trippy spins. So really, just like you said in your video, man, if you're not ready to commit to weeks on, videos and breaking your shit, you probably wouldn't want to do it, man. Because I went through like a frame, a couple motors. I believe Grim has to send me a whole frame. I was rocking the Source One. If it wasn't for him, man, I probably wouldn't have been in the finals. But it's crazy how things just kind of progress. So I loved it, man. It was definitely a learning experience, and I think I got shot out by Matty Blunt is freaking crazy ass pilot, man. He's always doing something crazy. So I was happy I at least got blown out by him, you know.
Yeah, that second time we battled, I had like the worst luck, man. Like it rained one day, then like the next day, I went out and I had like technical difficulties. I couldn't like, I forget something stupid broke, and then I got everything fixed. Then it like rained. Then I had like one day to fly, and like about the first or second pack, I exploded one of them. Then the other one motor, I was like, I got the worst luck, man. I was like mad. I was like, screw this, like I'm never entering battles again. But
you can't have the mentality, man. You got to keep doing it. That's the reason why you got to push harder. I feel like you're never gonna be better in this hobby unless you're breaking shit. And unfortunately, it's kind of that catch-22. You want to get good,
yeah.
you're gonna break shit. You're not gonna get better unless you're pushing it. So I mean, all these people that are out there talking about I want to get in the hobby, but they're scared to break a camera. You're probably in the wrong hobby because that's the only way that you're gonna get better is to send it. You know, the sim is one thing, but in real life application, you're not gonna get better unless you're sending it. So send it all the way off.
Yeah, that's what, when I first started flying, man, for like months, I didn't want to crash. And I was like, I thought that was like getting better, you know what I mean? Like, all I flew today and didn't crash. And then I got like bored with it, and I'm like, man, this like isn't very fun. And then I could start crashing. Now I crash almost every pack. Like it's almost a given.
You almost gotta have to, I guess, get out the mentality that you're scared to break shit. I mean, it took me a while to get out of that because I mean, obviously, you don't want to break your $300 helicopter, toy helicopter, because that's really what it is, guys. We play with grown up toys. It's quadcopters, So if you're not breaking shit, you're not getting better. That's my motto. So y'all go ahead and play with that if you want to.
Some grown up toys, that's what it is, though.
Straight up, man.
I played with RC cars for like 4 years before I got into FPV. And that's kind of what like got me into it because, I don't know, kind of the same thing, but not really. It was a grown up toys. Thanks, Steve-O. Castle Crash Discord. He just linked it. I don't know if I'm in the Castle Crash Discord. Are you going to Castle Crash?
Nah, I'm not going to Castle Crash. Unfortunately, no, sir. You?
I don't know, man. I want to, but I've never been to like a big event. For like the last couple of years, I say I'm going to go, and then I don't go. I don't know why. Like,
honest, when is it, by the way?
I think September 2nd.
Honestly, that may not be a bad move, man. It's not too far. It's right around the corner. Slopton said he got 5 on gas. Shit, I don't know, man.
It's like 8 hours for me, which isn't too bad.
Shit, I have to see what it is coming in from Louisiana. But it's, Steve said it's Labor Day weekend. Might have to do that. 5 on the week too. Shit, we ain't going unless it's green, man. I'm not going anywhere unless it's green.
I have to work that weekend, but I can use vacation like And I need to make my mind up if I'm going to go, because if I wait too long to put in for vacation, they'll deny it. And I want to go, man.
Yeah.
Like, I flew with Bob Knox just a couple, like 2 weeks ago or something, and he's like a board member, I think he said, or committee or something. I forget what he called himself. He's something though. And I was like, yeah, man, I need to go. Spider Sugar's got the green, he said. What's up,
Shit.
Serge?
Slopsit says that it's about a 10-hour drive. Honestly, man, I don't really care how far the drive is. Let's just, rent a van or some shit like that. I think that would be pretty cool.
What's up, King Keek? I like
Yo,
I like
man,
road trips, man. Like road trips are fun.
honestly, man, I think it's doable. Everybody split gas. Shit, we don't have to stay in the best hotels. Just as long as there's a clean fucking toilet. That's all I care about. I've slept in worse.
Thanks, Serge. Tommy V is going. We're all going. He said, "All right, I'll put in. I'll put in for vacation. I'm off until Friday, so I'll put in for vacation Monday, Tommy. I'll let you know. I'll plan on going unless they deny my vacation."
Slop, you heard that, bro? We might have to make a move.
10 hours isn't anything.
10 hours really isn't shit, man. I've driven further than that. So Louisiana to Arizona. So getting past Texas, that's the biggest thing. So yeah, and that 10 hours isn't shit. So I say we could do it.
Yeah, that's not bad, really, man. Like I've driven like 18 hours once, and for like 3 days, my left leg from not using it like was all swollen and like kind of numb. Like I thought I was gonna have a heart attack or something. But like I was nervous at first. I thought it was funny. Like dang, my left leg is kind of messed up from not moving for so long. And then like day two, I was like, should I go to the doctor? Like I thought something was wrong, but then it was fine.
Nah, it's sitting down and if you don't use it, if what's the saying? You don't
You lose if you don't use it.
if you don't use it, whatever. I can't talk right now. You lose it if you don't use it, some shit like that.
Yeah.
It goes into your legs.
Yeah, like my right one was fine because I was giving gas and brake and moving it.
My biggest thing, man, is when I'm sitting down, my wallet's on like my right cheek, my right
Yeah.
ass cheek, fucking numb, and I'm having to like do the whole reposition. That's the only thing I would say. Just if you're gonna be riding with me for longer than 6 hours, your duty, if you're sitting next to me, it's you got to be the aux king. So bangers all fucking day. You got to roll the blunts slash joints, and I expect them to be rolled up prior to the one that we're smoking on finishes. So go ahead. I don't mind driving, but gotta have those prerequisites.
Yeah, I don't mind driving either, man. Yeah, I need to
Really?
go. I need to go, man. I need to go to Castle Crash. It won't be hot like hell, it probably will be hot the way it's been. It's been freaking horrible hot here.
If you don't make it to Castle Crash, what I say we do is, we get a bunch of people, and whenever Bot opens up his park, let's just go fucking crash it. Bring some food, bring some weed, bring the people, bring the drones. I'm pretty sure you like that, and the community would like that too.
Yeah, I don't think that's probably maybe about 8 hours for me. I'm not sure. Maybe 6. I don't know.
We can make that happen, man.
What's 12 hours from you, Steve-O? Castle Crash? Well, hey, Bo, thanks for sharing my post. You're the one that got me the 100 or the 500 sub. Hey, if you guys want to enter to win anything I'm giving away, which there's not that, there's like 3 things. Go sub to Stickbug. His links in here somewhere. I'll share it again.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, dude.
No problem, man.
I'm one of those guys. I'm all for subs, but I put push it for y'all, really. I push it for the views, you know, for the community, and it kind of sucks because it's like any other viewer, say you're just a normal guy, you're watching FPV videos, you don't know what the fuck a trippy spin is, you don't know what the fuck a juicy flick is, you know, you're just watching a dude do flippy flops all over, you know, the screen and shit. So I really just do it for the, you know, for the FPV, for the community, you know. So unless you find like your niche and the type of shit that you're flying on, I feel like, you know, the people that are really, you know, in the community know what the hell you're doing. And other than that, you know, you're just kind of, you need to find something, you know, specialized, if I'm making sense, I guess.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, man. Uh, yeah, I know. Like most people, if they watch the FPV video, they like have no clue what's going on.
And they're just all, and that's another thing too. I kind of wanted to talk about, you know, with these bot battles. You know, I think it kind of became more of a location and music kind of situation versus flight, you know, capabilities. You know, it's one thing to be able to power loop into a trippy spin, but does it look cool while you're doing it?
I think locations a lot, unless you're like straight up like one of the greatest ever or something. You know what I mean? Like if you're just an okay pilot, like I think location means a lot, really.
Oh yeah,
And music, like I don't know that's music's a big thing for me too. Like I don't know, like if it's a good song, you know, like that helps watch the video even if it sucks, because you're like, yeah, I like this song, so then it like goes smooth.
yeah, but not everybody's a fan of, you know, your style of music. You know what I'm saying? So to your point, I feel like it's what, like 60% the location, you know, and whatever you know, remainder, you know, your flight and music has like something to do with it. But location definitely. I mean, if you're flying over a field listening to techno, no one wants to hear your shit. No one wants to watch your shit. Move on, please.
Yeah.
You know, this isn't, you know, saying anything to my S Bang, you know, crew, but honestly, you got to make it at least, you know, entertainment to watch. That's it. You know, that's half the YouTube battle. You know, entertainment.
I mean, some of the Spain guys, man, they freaking can fly like way better than me. Like, but I can't hardly watch it unless it's like if they throw a little bit in here and there and like fly somewhere cool, like I like it. But if they're like out in the middle of a field, like I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I can't do that. But then just like I don't care to watch it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's just not appealing to me.
How would you, I guess, categorize your style? You know, some people, you know, oh man, I'm just, you know, Spain, or, you know, I'm proxy. You know, how would you categorize your style?
I don't know. Flexo told me I was bot grinder-ish, so I don't know. I guess bot grinder-ish.
Well,
I don't.
what's bot grinderish?
I don't know. I don't know what my style is, man. I just go fly. I don't know. I don't really plan it. It just happens. I guess I kind of flow. I don't know. I
Yeah,
guess I would flow.
I feel.
Try to
I've
anyway.
always been. Yeah, yeah. Me and Slopstick kind of have a running joke. I have no juice, but he's also like the juice king. I don't know. I feel like I'm more technical when it comes to my flying style. You know, I'm kind of incorporating a little bit of, you know, S bang, you know, to, you know, proxy with a little bit of flow. I would say I'm like a smorgasbord of styles. You know, it just kind of comes with it. You know, depends.
Slop tits at very tech, yeah.
Appreciate you, dude. But I don't know. I just like I look at other people's videos, and you know, I think that my biggest takeaway, you know, from just watching other people is like, man, I liked how he, you know, entered that move. You know, I liked how he was able to do that and everything. So I kind of incorporate a lot of my style with, you know, my friends that I fly with all the time. You know, I always say that, you know, I take a lot of, you know, direction from Slop. I take a lot of direction from Chaw. You know, a lot of their flow kind of incorporates into mine, you know. So it just kind of, you know, goes into it. You know, the more you rip with the people, the more you kind of adopt different things that work for you, and then I think from there you kind of define your own style, you know. But shit, dude. At the end of the day, I watch your videos, and you progressed from the time that we first met to the time, you know, that we're flying, you know, now for like the last battle. And I feel like you're a completely different pilot than what, you know, I met you at. The same thing can be said about me. You know, I feel like I'm just kind of bouncing around. As long as you're improving, that's all that really matters, right?
Yeah, man, I feel like I progressed a decent amount this year. Just, I mean, I can notice, you know what I mean? Like, I feel more comfortable. I mean, you definitely have because you've only been flying a year and a half, so you definitely have came a long way in a year. Like, I know we battled whatever, like, however long, so what, 3 months in between or something? Our battles probably.
Something like that, yeah.
Or, yeah, I don't know, 6 months,
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know.
It was. I know that I got in on bots, you know, Discord, and then like kind of I immediately like right after that, I want to say it was like it had to be like early on, like round 6 or 7. You know, I want to say he ended what around like 16 or some shit like that. I mean, we were what round 14, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So,
I mean, how long did it take you to get a trippy spin? Like, you hit them pretty early, didn't you, too, when you're flying?
well, to be honest with you, man, we went out to this spot in New Iberia. If y'all don't know where New Iberia is, y'all look it up on a map. So you know, there's this paper mill, Bando, and it's being used for, you know, photography and stuff. But in the middle of this paper mill is this gigantic stack. And I mean, I went out one day specifically to shoot the video for Bygrinder, and I was like, you know what? Today's the day that I'm gonna do a trippy spin. You know, I want to say I got 3 packs down, hit the trippy spin, and I completely just destroyed the drone. You know, I can't even front y'all. Like, my drone came back leaning at a 45-degree angle. But I got I got it down. I want to say like a week later, all I did was do trippy spins. I went out to the park, trippy spins. And that was it. And then from there, you know, you get the muscle memory down, and that was really it, man. So I would say, honestly, it took me a good 2.5 weeks of just solid doing trippy spins to make it work. And now I can kind of pull them off. But let's be real. If you're only doing trippy spins, that's fucking boring, man. I want to be able to get in, do a trippy spin, and get off, and, you know, go on to your other flow. You know what I'm saying? So that's really it.
So are you, like, can you stick to, like, practicing a trick? Or are you, like, if you do it or don't do it, then you're like, I'm done and give up? And, like, maybe wait a month and then try again? Or how do you learn new stuff?
It's really just really like repetition. For instance, whenever I was doing Rubik's cubes, I was breaking down on the Rubik's cube. So a Rubik's cube, you know, you do your half front flip or whatever, or back flip, however you decide to enter it. You do your roll and you flip out of it, right? So I was constantly just breaking it down. So I would do the juicy flick first, and then I would roll, and then I would flip out, and eventually it became more fluid. So I would say, and really to answer your question, it's just, you know, I don't get discouraged when you can't get the trick. You just kind of do it, and your next pack, you just try it again. You know, after a while, if I can't get it, I'll just forget about it, get high, and do something else, and then I'll come back to it like, oh man, I really want to get it down. But if I set my mind to something and I say that I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna fucking do it. That's just kind of the person that I am.
Man, if I don't get it, like, if I try 2 or 3 packs and, like, fail miserably, like, I'm done, man. I won't try it for, like, who knows how long. It might be 2 or 3 times, or it might be a month. And that's kind of how I was with the trippy. And then, like, whatever, like, 2 3 weeks ago, I went out and I was like, well, I want to try it, and I just hit it, and I was like, damn, I got lucky that time. And then I tried it again and got it, And then like every pack that day, I at least tried it once, and I kept getting it. And I was like, dang, like I gave up on it. You know what I mean? But same with
Yeah.
like the Maddie. The Maddie, it took me forever to freaking do a Maddie. I don't know why. That was like I tried for years. I bet a Maddie cost me a couple $1,000 practicing Maddies, like breaking stuff. And I'd always do it somewhere stupid. I'd be like, go up over top of something like I'm going to Maddie right here, even though I don't know how, and then it would just explode. Like I don't know how
Yeah.
many times I did that.
The thing about Maddie's is it's well, same thing to be said with Tripsons. What's up, Flexo? How you doing, bro? What's up, Props off? The thing about Maddie's and things about Trippies, it's for one, the Trippy spin. It's not only like your rotation, but it's how relative you are to the ground. You know, I
Yeah.
can't tell you how many times I've like gotten in on the Trippy spin. It looks really cool, and then like I'll run into the ground, and my drone was like somersaulting to the wall. Um, any backward movement with your quad, I feel like it's scary. It's no man. It's like a no man's land. Like you gotta know the location, and you see these guys on YouTube, and they're ripping, and they're doing Maddies. I can guarantee you, without a shadow of a doubt, unless they've been to the spot a number of times, they fucked up. Unless you're that good, you know, none of us are still in this, you know, chat in this stream. So I can honestly say this without a shadow of a doubt. None of us are on that level to where I feel like, and if anybody feels any type of way, feel free to comment. But you're gonna fuck up the Maddie 9 times out of 10 unless you've been to the spot and you kind of know the flow, I guess. But I've broken drones. I had went to a spot, flew one pack, and my drone caught fire trying to do a fucking Maddie. Yeah, man.
I got a bunch of Maddie horror stories. I don't know. I don't even want to relive them, man. I've
Oh,
smoked a bunch of stacks, broke arms, motors, freaking. I don't know. And I was always stupid about it too, man. Like I said, I would be like, I can't Maddie, so then I'd be like, here's like the most dangerous spot I can think of to try Maddie, and then I'll go try it, and then like my stuff will explode.
what's up, Super Deluxe?
What's up, Super Deluxe? What's up, Flexo? Who else? Props off. What's up?
The thing about the Maddie's, man, and what I've always kind of learned, it's once you make that flip and you see that sky, bro, that's the time to throttle, man. It's a mixture between your throttle and like a little bit of pitch, but once you see the sky, like once you make that initial, I guess, like front flip over whatever you're trying to Maddie, if you're looking up in the sky, you should be throttling. I don't know if that helps y'all, but it's definitely helped me out, and I would say I'm decent at Maddies.
Dude, my dude MFR, I've flown with him a few times, and I was like, he was doing Maddies over this thing. We were flying at this pretty cool office park, and he was like, he was doing Maddies. I'm like, oh my God, how do you do them? I can't do them, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, just do a front flip and then go back underneath of it. And it
So
was,
easy.
and I was like, all right, yeah. And then like next time, like the next day, man, I just went out, or not the next day, whatever, the next week or whenever I flew, I just started going doing front flips over stuff, and then it just hit, man. It was weird. Like I guess somebody in person telling me what to do. You know what I mean? Like it made it kick in.
Yeah, I mean, flying with people makes you better too. Like, flying alone sucks. I mean, I find peace in flying alone, and that's great and everything like that. But I feel like where work and progression happens, it's when you're flying with someone else. You know, I feel like whenever you have that camaraderie and you have those people around you, not only are you having a good time promoting the hobby and everything like that, but like you could gain insights from another point of view. For instance, me and Slop, we've flown, and honestly, I'd say he hates my style but at the end of the day, it's like we're together and we're gonna push each other to be better. You know, if I say, "Hey, look, watch us, Maddie," he's gonna let me know, "Hey, man, like it's coming in a little too low. It's coming in a little too sharp. You might want to, you know, do better."
I,
So to speak, you know.
I think I do fly better when I'm with people, or at least try more stuff. But I don't know, man. I like to vlog, and my vlogging seems better when people's around too, because I got that extra energy. You know what I mean? I'm
Oh yeah,
like when I'm by myself, I just kind of do it just to do it, just because I like to vlog. But I don't
I
know.
feel that. Flexo, bro. To your point, man, I'm gonna be real with you. Flying alone is okay. You're absolutely right. You don't have to take anybody else into consideration and everything like that. But I feel like spots are a dime a dozen nowadays. I feel like flying with somebody else always promotes that camaraderie and having that progression. But if, like I said, if you're not breaking shit, man, fuck. If you're not having people doing bad influence on you, doing all types of, hey man, I bet you can't hit that spot. I feel you're not progressing. That's just me.
Props off MFR. He is a bad influence, but he got the Maddie into my head. It was like I said, it just clicked when he was doing it and told me what to do. And then I think I broke a couple motors doing what he told me to do that first day, but I got through.
I feel that, man. I feel that.
I can Maddie all right now. Like I can at least hit him and not crash hard. You know what I mean? Like even if I don't get him, I'm not like exploding my stuff.
Do you fly
Flex
with
this.
music or do you
No,
fly just
I like to hear no music, man. Like if I'm flying like crap and I think music will help, I'll put it on, but it doesn't help me, man. I think I like the peace and quiet.
feel that?
My dude Bullfrog always flies with music.
I got homies that fly with headphones. I got homies that can't fly without any music. For me personally, I feel like I calm down a little more whenever there's tunes. You know, I don't mind listening to your quad and everything like that. And I feel like some people have to listen to, I guess, like your motor and your thrust and your throttle basically whenever you're flying. But for me, I kind of zone out and everything. I do like to listen to music. It all depends really on the day. But that's nice to hear. Know that. That's
I
nice to know.
I fly by myself probably 3/4 of the time, so like I don't want to be like not being able to see or hear. I mean, I don't really fly in sketchy spots, but the school I fly at is like right by a creek, and like what's actually like the creek leads into the river, so and like people go back there and like fish and hang out, and like I'll just be flying and like there won't even be a car there, and all of a sudden I'll hear somebody like walk up, and they're like walking home or whatever, and so like if I wouldn't hear them, it would probably freak me out more if I just saw somebody walking by when I was flying and not hear them. So I don't know.
What's your take on this whole remote ID bullshit?
I don't know if I made a video about it, but I'm not worried about it really, and I don't know. Let it go. I don't think it's going to affect 99% of the people.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I like the cops just in my town. They're like normally we have, I guess they're supposed to have 52 cops for my town, and they're like, or no, 58 I think is what they said, and we have like 42 is what it is. So we're like 16 cops short. So like, if they're going to mess with me over flying a drone, like that's a waste of their time for
Yeah,
one.
yeah. See, for us here in the South, and I'm just talking very general, a lot of people don't know FPV. They see us out, they see us flying drones, and the first thing that they ask is like, "You got a camera on that thing?"
Yeah.
Or "How fast you can go?" Like it's never like a, "Yo, you can't fly here." Now, granted, I've definitely had the Karens come, and I believe Grim had a similar.
Yeah, I saw his video.
Yeah, he had like a similar issue, but I was flying in a public park, and I had a woman come up, and she was like, "Oh man, you're scaring my dogs." And the first thing that I said was, "Well, don't have your dogs around my drone. Like I'm in a public park, I'm not flying anybody. Like the dog park is over there. I'm flying over here. So your dogs are pissed off about my drone. Well, I mean, I'm in a completely opposite direction. She was like, "Well, you can't fly here, and I'm gonna call the cops." So she parked by me and everything, and she acted like she was calling the cops. And I was like, "Dude, I'll fucking wait." I don't have my 107 yet, but I know, a few things, and it's just kind of like, one, I was under the limit of the altitude to really bitch about, and then here I am flying, a drone that's not even relative to close to being, heavy. So move on. But as far as the remote ID goes, I feel like it's not gonna go away. It's not one of those situations where we can kind of just push it on. But I feel like if you're the individual that buys the bind and flies and you don't, actually build your drone, you'll be more susceptible to having to build that drone with remote ID versus, you doing like you end up buying, we actually part our drone and we do everything, builder wise versus, just buying the whole drone itself. I honestly think it's kind of ruining the hobby with remote ID. But at the end of the day, it's like, fuck, man. I can't overthrow the government overnight, so I kind of have to just deal with it.
I mean, just like we're supposed to, like if they're over 250 grams, you're supposed to register them already. Like you're supposed to have what, a ham license if you're blasting 25 milliwatts. Like there's two things that I know, like 99% of the people I know probably don't do. I think Flexo has his ham license. I might be wrong, but like I think him and I heard one, maybe somebody else I know has their ham license, and there's like the only two people that I know. So like, right there's breaking the law. You know what I mean? Like not flying with ham. Yeah, Stevo has his ham. I thought it was Stevo and Flexo. They're the Ham brothers.
My dog is an attention whore, so I'm sorry, y'all, if I hear her.
What kind of dog you got?
So she's a Catahoula. I don't know if you can see her, but
Oh,
this is her right here. This is Lola.
what are you drinking on? I saw you
We're
pour.
so sorry, Phil.
I saw you pour a glass when we first started.
So just a little bit of Knob Creek, and I had some
Oh,
ginger
okay.
ale with it. I'm more of a brown drinker myself, so this was in the house as of right now, but I'm out of my good shit.
I usually drink beer. If I drink craft beer. I'm a beer snob, I guess you can say.
I'm right there with you, man. Seriously, I can't stand a person that drinks, oh man, let's go have a beer, and they drink like a Bud Light. Like, what the fuck is this, man? I'm from Louisiana, man, and our breweries are nice. Honestly, I think a good Sunday afternoon. What is that, man? What is that? What is you were drinking? I think I lost your sound. Can I hear you?
No, I'm not talking.
Oh, gotcha.
Can't see it.
Honestly, man, craft beer is where it's at. I really love Delirium. Have you ever had Delirium?
No, I don't think so.
Delirium is fucking good. And yes, not Creek is very low shelf, but that's all that I have right now. Sorry, bro. I don't have my good shit right
Dang,
now.
Lambo's blasting you. I'm gonna do some giveaways on this stream. I don't know how.
What you giving away?
I got a cool keychain. And then I got some M4 wrecked stick ends. They're thumb grippies. And then I want to give this radio away.
What kind of radio is it? And yes, lamp. So, but with the elephant, that shit's fucking delicious.
It's a Radio Master T8. It's like never been used. I opened it and checked it out. This is my 500 special. Bob Noxious, what's up? No, it's a Radio Master T8. No, it's the
Oh, okay.
it's multi-protocol, but it's the what the I think it's the CC. It's the one that only does like FR Sky and something else.
Ah, got you. Does it have the multi-protocol bay where you just kind of put it in like anything you want it, or is it just one of those? It only does.
It only does.
Protocols?
It only does the. It doesn't have a module bay. It's definitely a beginner radio. I actually bought it like two Black Fridays ago. I was going to, if my younger son started flying, I was going to let him use it. And my older son quit flying, so I have a better radio for him that if he does fly, I want to give him. So this one's been sitting. So this is definitely a beginner's radio, or a new person. Like, I'm sure a seasoned pilot's not going to be like, oh, cool, a Radio Master T18 or T8. Sorry. But I don't know. I'd rather give it to somebody and hopefully somebody can use it, or give it to somebody that can use it.
So I'm gonna make everybody cringe in this chat, and I will say that for a year I flew strictly DJI FPV remote, that big obnoxious remote, and I was stuck just in this bubble where I couldn't fly anything but DJI, and I know he's probably rolling his eyes at me, but Slop, if you're still in this, he was probably like, bruh, you needed to get out of that fucking bubble, because DJI is just kind of this conglomerate of bullshit, and I wasn't really having fun. I wasn't, everything was just kind of stuck on this one channel, so to speak. Switch out to TBS. I went with the Tango 2, and I've literally not going back since, man. I love everything about it. I love, having that multi-protocol module on it now. Could fly fucking anything. I could fly, Crossfire, ERS, you have it, FR Sky. So I'll say this, man. I'll go off and I'll probably say this, and I'll probably will eat my words. It's not even really eat my words, but fuck it. Fuck DJI. Mainly being, can't do shit with them, man. You kind of just stuck, And if anybody wants to buy my Mode 1 DJI controller, it is up for sale. You can switch it over to Mode 2 if you like. But it's open for sale, y'all. Y'all go ahead if y'all want to buy it. I'll be more than happy to sell it at a discounted price. Just take it off my hands. It's collecting dust right now, but it's in good hands. I'm sorry, it's in good condition. I take care of my shit.
I think
so open for sale. Speaking about controllers, I'm literally got my controller charged when I was on Crash before we started getting on, so it's all cool.
I used the Tango 2 for like 2.5 years, but I've been using the Fly Sky Nirvana for like, I don't know, well, since springtime, late winter, I switched over to the Nirvana, but I used the Tango 2 for probably, I don't know, it might have been maybe 2 years, maybe longer. I can't remember. I used it for a long time. Do you pinch or thumb?
So I've started to do a little bit of a hybrid thing. So I would say that I'm thumb, but I started to bring in my index fingers to kind of like hold on to the sticks. So I'm a little bit of like a hybrid. I would say like I'm like 85% 15% index finger.
You
You
need
know,
a stick cam, dude. That's what you
I
got.
know. Next
Right?
video promise I'll put out a
Stick cam.
stick cam so y'all can see just how retarded my mode is and how crazy my setup is. But honestly, man, I hadn't been flying for too long to really notice a difference. To be honest with you, man, I started flying that mode one, and it just kind of came with it. I
S-
think the only other time that I'll switch over to mode two is like if I do a job and they're on like a GPS out drone where everything is stuck on that one mode. But that's about it, man. It came natural to me. That hasn't let me down. The only bullshit about it is I can't fly anybody else's drone, bro. I can't give anybody advice. Anthony, to his point, he's like, man, you can't even fly my drone. I can't even test out like his tiny whoops and shit like that. So whatever. I'll
Thanks,
be weird.
thanks, Razman. Hey, Smags, were you asking about his radio, Smags? I saw him ask how much. I don't know if he was talking to you or not.
Oh man, I mean shit. If y'all, if anybody wants to, purchase my mint condition DJI controller, I'm selling it for 150. Pay for shipping and it's yours. I can literally put it overnight. Whatever y'all want to do. Take it off my hands, please. Smags, you want it, man? I will literally put it in a box. I got the original box too.
Thanks, Razman. I don't know if you heard me, and then somebody else is in here. What's up, Booster? All right,
Booster was good, man.
I'm gonna start doing some giveaways. So I don't know how to do it. I don't know if I should. I'll probably spin a wheel. Um, I guess I'll give away this really cool keychain. Look how cool that is. That's so awesome, isn't it? You guys definitely want that.
That's a dope keychain.
No, my dude makes stuff like this. If you guys want your logo put on stuff, hit me up. He was supposed to be in here, but he was busy. And J Rod, are you in here? J Rod makes my stickers. He makes keychains. I guess. Dang, I've about spilled my beer.
Dude, I want a fucking keychain. That looks fucking rad. I'll put that on my shit. I have, if y'all see my laptop computer, that's funny. My MacBook, I literally have everybody's logo on it. I have slops, I got LAFPV, got BBL. If you have stickers, send them to me so I can literally put it out and tag everybody. So, I love the rep of the community. So if you got stickers, man, holla at your boy. I'll be more than happy to tag them anywhere you want. Gorilla whooping is the name of the game now.
If you guys want to win this keychain, type in keychain and I'll put your name on the wheel and it'll spin. Yeah, Flexo, I do. All right, who wants a keychain? I put you on already, Stickbug.
Let's go. Put me on there, man.
I'll send you some stickers anyway.
Dude, thank you, man. I really appreciate that, man. I have a couple of LAFPV stickers I can send you too.
All right, cool. All right, I got Stickbug, Lambo, Spider Sugar.
I don't know if I can see it, but yeah.
I wasn't looking.
It's just the rough model, but whenever y'all want it, I got LAFPV stickers. I found a couple of them.
All right. I know I've already missed people. Flexo. I'm going out of order because my brain works like that. I shouldn't do that.
How much have you smoked today, bro?
None, man. I can't. Believe it or not. Nobody believes me.
Damn, bro. So Lambo, to answer your Booster, to answer your question, I am on a brand new, well, not brand new, semi brand new Apex. I just switched over X or die. I feel like the only other quad that is comparable to the rigidity of the Apex is a Demibot. So if you're looking for something that you can bash around, I would say the Demibot, Apex. Source One is always good because how cheap they are. You could buy probably 4 of those frames for the price of an Apex, really. If you don't mind rebuilding, Source One is for you. Also, Source One, you could literally source it out. So you can literally do whatever you want with it. But Apex, for me, is the way to go. If you're not on the Apex, I'd say that the Demibot is the close second. I have one friend, shout out Crasher FPV. Also Nappy, look, wait, what is that? Is that a Demibot?
No,
Yeah.
I have a Demibot up there. No, I'm giving a shout out to Bridge City. I love their frames. I do have a Demibot up there though too, but this is a Bridge City Burnside. It's toilet tank. It flies freaking awesome. But I have
So speaking about, hold on, I don't mean to cut you off, but um, when I first started flying, I was on rotorized nuts. Now I'm like, fuck rotorized, but I can honestly say that the only frame that I would get from rotorized is the tank. But outside of that fucking bubble of rotorized bullshit, dude, honestly, Apex and the fucking Demibot, because I've seen people on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and I rarely see them broken. That's just my opinion on it, dude.
I'm getting the wheel ready just so I can spin it for the prizes. So if I'm not paying attention, that's why. I fly the Demibot and the Burnside, Bridge C Burnside the most. All right, guys, here's your names. I got Stickbug, Lambo, Spider, Sugar, Stevo, Booster, Flexo, Quad Daddy, Tommy B, Bob Noxious, Smags, and Bullfrog. If I didn't say your name, say Keychain again. Because I don't know. I'm going to go back and look. I'm going to have to go get a beer in a second, too.
Yeah, that's a run. Yeah, me too. But to answer your question, man, so I'm running the Velox 2207 2550 kV motors, running the Apex frame with the 2 custom Chaw FPV mount for my GoPro 8. And for props, really, I normally run the candy canes, but today I'm running I don't even know what the fuck these are. These are the Azure Johnny FPV props. But sorry, Nappy, go ahead and spin that wheel for that.
No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. Keep talking to everybody. You can entertain them while I'm putting in people's names.
As for flight stacks, Mamba all day. They haven't really fucking. Honestly, for the price point, man, this Mamba stack has done its job. I don't even want to say if it's an F7. Honestly, it's just a basic stack. Mamba is to go. I'm running the Vista for my VTX, and I'm running the Polar lens for night flights because I'm always doing that shit. But if anybody's wondering about motors, honestly, for the price point, T-Motor Velox is the way to go.
They got the V3s are coming out today.
Yeah, man. For the price point, what maybe 15, 16 bucks? I mean, these motors to me are the best bang for the buck. I recently got contacted by MEPS and their bullshit, so I was like, I could use some free motors for an honest review. I do not recommend you using these motors unless you know that you're going to be bashing them around. So before the review comes out, this is my review. You're looking for just some cheap ass motors that you can put on your quad and fly MEPS all the way. But other than that, Velox, you can pretty much find them on anywhere. I would say you can find them on Get FPV, but Stevo, yes, to your point, Fly High has them on deck. I always go with supporting your fellow FPV personnel. You know, I feel like the bigger the conglomerate, the more bullshit comes your way. And I'm all for promoting the hobby. So get that Fly High. He definitely has these motors. I purchased two frames from him. I purchased another Apex build from him as well. Good dude, green enthusiast. So go with Fly High and his motors. Shit, if anybody else has any recommendations on frames, I'm open for all types of knowledge to make me better. But fucking T-motor, Apex, Fly High, all that shit.
All right, we'll spin the wheel. Wrecked. They're getting ready to have their new Velox motors are going to be here soon. That shop, Wrecked, is my local shop. They're like in the town next to mine, or next to me, so they're my go-to shop. All right, do you guys see your name? I'll put Maddie on the list too. Maddie, you're going to be added to the list, and then I'm ending it. And we're going to spin the wheel for the keychain. All right. Do you guys see your name on there? Let me make it a little so you can see everything. I can't get it good. There we go. That's Lambo here, Spider, and Stickbug. You guys are all on the bottom. I don't know why it's messed up.
It's all good. No worries.
I can see it on my end, but then like up on the stream, you can't see it.
It's kind of in the middle, but honestly, I'm going for audio cues really at this point.
Props off. Do you want to be on there? Props off. I didn't see you. I'll give you a minute. Props off. The wheels to win this keychain. King Keek. Yeah, hit the like button like Bullfrog said. Spider Sugar doesn't have any pants on, so that's good. It's probably nice and cool.
Shout out Team Go Commando, Spider Sugar.
All right, Grim Ripper, you're on there. All right, here's the spin. I don't know if I can. I might have to go out. Hold on. All right, here we go. I'm spinning it. My dude Bullfrog won.
Go Bullfrog.
All right, Bullfrog, send me your address. I'm just kidding. Bullfrog lives like 5 minutes from my house.
Go ahead, bro.
So how cool is that? All right, that just saved me $5.
There you go, man. That's all shit anyway. You see that on it? Definitely inside job.
Yeah. Bullfrog's getting the free stuff inside for sure.
Yo, hold. I do want to say this though. I have been fucking around with Dead Cells stream, and honestly, I will say this: the fact that y'all don't give a fuck and y'all try probably the least is probably what makes it better to watch. You know, all that. I guess I don't even know what to call it, man. But all the flashy shit, you really don't need it, man. I've had a great time watching the Dead Cell podcast. You give it to us straight. Shout out Grim, shout out Bot. You're all good, and keep it coming. I really appreciate all on the shit. So
yeah, I like it too. It's cool. Bullfrog just messaged me.
Grim, I believe you just press the add button and you just type their name. I don't know if you did it before, but if it's not working, I don't know, dude. Just kind of fuck with it.
Hey, Bullfrog, make sure you're subscribed to Stickbug too to claim your keychain, or I'm not going to give it to you. No, Bull, Bullfrog is highly allergic to poison ivy, and he was like, we were cutting trees down and stuff like a couple days ago, and he got poison ivy because of it.
Oh shit, man. Um, I have never had poison ivy, but I can honestly say this: I've done this whenever I was younger, and fucking gelato. Oh, fucking gelato. I'm sorry. I just read the fucking chat.
I didn't see it. I'm like behind.
I love that dude. Fucking gelato.
What'd he say? I missed it.
Oh no, they're just tagging everybody in the fucking chat, and I saw gelato pop up. And I'm like, bro, I love that dude. He's funny, man. He's funny.
Bullfrog can't stop itching. All right, I'm not going to give it away right now because I don't feel like it right this second. But I do have some stick-ins still. They're Rec brand, but they're thumb grippies, and I'll give the radio away to. Whoops. It's nothing special, but it's good for a noob or a kid or somebody for backup radio. I have like 3 radios, so 4 counting that one. So like I don't need to hold on to all of them.
Hey man, before we get into the other drawing, where did Rec come from? What's y'all story with Rec?
Well, like, all right, I guess I'll go into their family history with drones. The Proximo was their son. He's their oldest son. He like got into drones like 3 or 4 years ago when he was like 12, and he actually messaged me and he's like, "Hey, I saw your post, blah blah blah. I'm local," and he was like a 12-year-old kid. You know what I mean? So I was like, I don't like, hey, yeah, let's go hang out and fly. You know what I mean? Because he was a 12-year-old kid. But then he was like, yeah,
right, man.
He's like, my dad's into it too, blah blah blah. And then like we didn't really talk or anything, and then a few years went by, and like him and his dad like sent me a message on Facebook or a friend request on Facebook, and then he was still flying, and like he's like Proximo's like really like good at racing. He's 15 now, like, but he's like super fast at racing. It's crazy. Like I went and flown with them before, like racing, and it's like unbelievable. I can't believe how fast they are. But yeah, his family, they all started. They started Rec probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, maybe 6 months ago. And they were pretty small, but now like, I mean, they don't have like everything like say Pyro Drone has or something, but they got, I mean, their shop's probably, I'd say it's probably at least probably 3/4 as big as like Pyro. I mean, I don't know exactly. They have a lot of stuff now, but it's like family owned. Like they run it from their house. You know what I mean? Like it's cool because like their whole family's in on it. Like they'll have the little brother packaging your, he'll package your stuff and sign your receipt and stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's just,
Right.
it's cool. It's a family thing.
I love that. I really do. Not to take away from Rec, but shout out BBL again for their website. They do have all types of new hoodies, hats. Check out their race wire. I fuck with the race wire really hard. If not, use a race wire to quad. Get the fuck out.
I've never used it.
I'm fucking with you. Um, Honestly, for me, race wire is the way to go because I don't have to go all the way to my stack just to replace some motor. And that's really it, man. That's my biggest thing on it, man. Especially if you're like pushing hard and you're racing and you're always shopping motor leads, race wire is the way to go. And I'm gonna shout out the boys to Rad BBL because they definitely hooked me up with their race wire, and it fits with my Apex, man. And I feel like keep it in the community. Let's let's make sure that these small brands end up being big brands. That's really it.
Yeah, I always say I'm going to use race wire, and I never do. Like it would be super easy because like that's like the biggest thing, the most thing I probably change is motors besides props. Like
Yeah.
usually if you're going to break something, it's a motor.
What motors do you run right now?
I run the Velux V2s. I run the 2207 and a halves and the 2207s. The $13 T motor ones and then the $17 T motor ones.
You're on 6S?
Yeah, I run 6S.
Okay. Okay. So another thing about me is I'm still on 4S. Ain't nothing wrong with 4S. I feel like I still get um, my flight time that I really want. I switched over to the black CH&Ls. Someone told me Ovonic was probably the worst fucking battery that you could get. I don't know what batteries are running now, but I kind of switched between the tattoos and also the black CH&Ls. They haven't really done me wrong. As for motors, being that I'm on the 4S, I am rocking a higher KV, but at the end of the day, my ESC kind of takes a lot of the issues that I have. Hadn't had an issue with my motors at all, but it's subjective me. Just like literally, just like Grim said, batteries are objective. Everybody says that their fucking battery is the best, but I feel like having a little know on different battery, lines, you kind of have a little more power. I will never, ever, ever buy Ovonics ever again because it's the second that you go down, the fucking sag is fucking crazy. CH&Ls, honestly, the newer batch that I've got, do better, guys. That's all I gotta say. Um, Pizzas, I've had issues with pizzas, and I've had people say that pizzas have blown up. That's just me. But
I have
hey, man,
I have bad luck with whatever battery I use because I always freaking crash or like not pay attention and run them down too low, and I'm like hard on them.
honestly, dude, I'm gonna just say this, man. Fuck Ovonic. Um, they actually reached out to me, I want to say a couple of months ago, and they were like, we want to help you out and give you 2 free packs. And the issue with that contract was I only could fly Ovonic and do a review on Ovonic. And honestly, if I wasn't running the what is it, like the 1550 Ovonic, yeah, the 1550, I was having such like bad sag, dude. Like every other battery that I've had has just been fucked up. It would come brand new in the mail, wrapping still on it, charge it up the correct way, balance it, all that, and I would say I would get maybe a minute and a half lifetime. I don't
I'm
know if I'm doing anything wrong. If y'all can educate me in the chat, go ahead and do so.
I,
But I haven't had more than a minute and a half lifetime with Vonix. That's really it.
I'm not sticking up for Vonic because I did buy like 6 of them a long time ago. That's like the only 6 I've ever bought. But uh, my oldest pack is an Ovonic, but I don't hardly ever use it anymore. But I have like two out of the six that I bought probably like 2 years ago that are still around, but I don't ever use them. They're 6S 1000 mile, but
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're good or great or anything, but for some reason those two have made it like longer than any battery I've owned.
Spider Sugar. The only thing he did wrong was not take the free batteries when they. Yeah. So here's the thing, man. Like they would have wanted me to do a contract with them, and I have it all. I can send you the PDF and everything. They wanted me to do a contract, and I could only fly Obonic. If I did a review, it was Obonic. And honestly, I didn't want to be contracted into only that particular brand. They were only going to give me two batteries. And to be honest with you, man, two batteries and the way that I kind of go through them, or you know, it wasn't going to work for me at all. That's just really it. What batteries are y'all using? I want to know. Submit in the comments just because I want to know what kind of batteries y'all using. I definitely want to know all types of new shit. So if y'all recommend them, I will try them.
Hey, Stickbug, for somebody that's not in front of the camera very often, you do a pretty good job of being in front of the camera.
Thanks, man, dude. Appreciate you.
I thought you were I thought you were going to be all nervous and stuff.
Man, to be honest with you, look, you could choose to click away. You could choose to listen to my bullshit. I don't care. We all fly fucking grown-up quadcopters, so we're all fucking nerds here. So get in line.
I'm one of the coolest nerds ever, though.
Hey, man, I don't know if y'all, follow the conspiracy theorists and shit like that, but the way that the world's going, they're going to need us later down the line. They're going to need people that fly drones and do all this shit, so I don't care, man. This is my hobby. This is what I choose to do. This is what brings me happiness and peace. Fuck all the other noise, man. Being honest with you, man. Fly
Cheers,
drones, be
Spider.
happy, smoke weed.
Spider just cracked open another Coors in his boxers.
Spider, bro, you are my spirit animal. You are my spirit animal right now. I'm about to make me another drink, so go ahead, Spider.
I know, I just went and got another beer. Spider, I'm drinking that. I don't know if you saw me earlier. I had Spider on probably about 6 months ago. I don't remember. What's up, Technique? I don't know if Technique just got here. I just saw him, though.
I'm out of dabs, man. Sorry. I'm out of dabs. I wish I could dab time, but out of dabs here. Had just moved. Everything is kind of in the red right now, so to speak. I love y'all too, man. I really do.
Super Deluxe uses Thunder Power. Aren't those like $50 a pack? Super Deluxe. Hey, Super Deluxe, my video sold one of your shirts. That's why I said I was a good model. Smack.
Yo, Booster, I do want to know about those motors. I mean, those batteries, man. How's your flight time? Let me know in the chat, man.
I think I've used some of those batteries. The Hovo. Are they on Amazon, Booster? I bought some like over the winter that were like they were freaking like $14 a piece or seven. They were like super cheap.
So I started. Speaking of your, I guess like the Amazon thing, I kind of stayed away from Amazon now. I'm kind of catering towards more of the FPV community. I don't get like the 2 to 3 day shipping, so to speak, whatever. But I'd rather put my money towards boosting, the FPV community versus, the Amazon shit, because fuck Bezos, he doesn't give a fuck about us.
I definitely do too, man. And like now since Wrecked is like not even. They're like 10 minutes from my house. So like, I don't have to worry about any day shipping. Like I can text them like, hey, like I could put my order in like 90% of the time. My order, like they'll send me an email like 20 minutes later, like my order's ready for pickup.
And the one thing I'll say about Amazon is this, man. This whole 2 to 3 shipping time. That's why they're getting sued right now because they haven't fulfilled the guarantee of the 2 day shipping. I mean, honestly, man, I'm just like y'all. I'll probably find it online first. But when it comes to MPV, I've just kind of been more on the community side versus the Amazon side. Yeah, I can find shit, but I'd rather put down for the community. That's really it. I will always go with community versus going to the big conglomerates.
Yeah, I try to too, man. I'm not like I'd say 90% of the time I buy my stuff from a shop. Since Rex opened, I probably 90% of the time I use them. But like my go to before them was Pyro. I used to love. I mean, I still do love Pyro.
Yeah, Power Drone's good. I like Power Drone. I guess from the hierarchy of people that I'll go to, Fly High has gotten a lot of my money.
Yeah, I bought some stuff from him. He's super fast shipping too, man.
Yeah, yeah. Cool guy, bro. If Fly High, if you ever see this man, cool guy. I know he had some issues with the GoPro 11 Mini for the longest time. I told the dude, dude, you might as well just go back to the GoPro 8. Great video. GoPro 9, great video. For the price point, but I mean, all of that to save a couple of grams of weight. I mean, you kind of run the risk of going from
I run the Action too.
what is it? What is it like the DJI? No, not DJI. Fuck. The Action 2 and the Mini 11 were the ones kind of going head to head when it comes to weight. The thing about the Action 2 is this: it's like the whole offloading issue that it had, and but you can't beat the weight. The weight, yeah. Look, there you go, bro. You already know the weight for it.
Dude, it doesn't stop recording either like GoPros, man. That's what I like about it. You can explode in a fire and you'll pick your Action 2 up and it's still recording. That's like.
Everyone's saying the 11 regular is the way to go, but I don't know how the weight comparison is between what I'm rocking now. So I literally just got another 8, and I love it only because I got it for like $180.
Yeah.
But from what I'm shooting, I'm all for better quality and everything like that. Some people like say, hey man, the weight versus the camera abilities trump it, but that's really it. And to your point, yeah, the weight for the GoPro 11 Mini is probably the reason why people went with that weight, but that's about it, man. Talking to.
The 11 Mini weighs like, well, I think like 15 grams more than the Hero 8, I think. Cause I remember,
yeah, something like that.
I used the 8 for like when it first came out until the Action 2. Once it came out, like I was kind of hesitant about it, but after it was out for about 6 months, I switched to it just because like I kept breaking GoPro 8s, man. Like I had the same one for like 2 years and then broke like 3 of them in like 3 months. I don't know why, if it was just unlucky. But
I gotta show you my GoPro listing. You want to talk about breaking GoPros? I've gone through my 8s, but here's the thing I'll say about this. I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but I feel like the quality of GoPro for their older models have gone down significantly. I mean, to the point to where I've gotten in crashes where I barely raised the object and my GoPro was fine. Now I'll barely bump into something and I gotta worry whether or not my GoPro is fine or not.
Yeah, that's how I
And the
felt
way
too,
I
man.
fly now is just I sling him, bro. Like I have no chill anymore. I've gotten to the point where I don't give a fuck. But GoPro 8s, and to my point though, check out the GoPros. Yeah,
What is that, about 20 of them there?
dude, it just for my screen, it's at least 10 that I've had, and it's ridiculous.
I love the Action 2 now, man. Um, I don't know. I got a Hero 9 that I use for vlogging now, but I had the 8 forever. But I don't know, man. Like you said, man. Like I swear, like the quality, like the 8s now are like freaking paper. It seems like, or not even paper, like glass. You freaking touch something and they, dude. My last two Hero 8s, like I barely crashed, like for real, like not exaggerating. And I picked them up and they were still recording. I went to record again and they wouldn't record. And like nothing was
Damn,
broken or nothing. The screen wasn't cracked or anything. It just wouldn't freaking. It wouldn't record.
damn, man. Nothing's worse than completing a fucking banger ass line and you like barely nip something and then you look at your GoPro or whatever you're filming on and you have to record or like it corrupts like the last 30 seconds like the good bit. I think we've all been
Yeah,
there in the community. Um Flying a fucking banger of a line and then you fucking up and then you just destroy your footage, man. It's ridiculous. I hate that shit.
that's why I like the Action 2, man. You don't talk about corrupt files. Like even if like I've smashed one and like where it wasn't recording and the crash was on there that like smacked, like it was like you could see me hit and screen was black and the recording was over. Like
Damn, man.
the only thing like I recorded 2.7 30 frames and I can get like almost, I think it's 39 minutes of record time. And like if I go fly like 6 packs, there's plenty of space on there. But then like if I'm hanging out with people, like I can just transfer it over to a SD card, and it doesn't take that long. I mean, it's not instant, but it's 10 or 15 minutes for like 20 minutes of video. So it's like, I don't know. I think it's worth it, man.
What would you say, and this is purely just for my curiosity because I feel like everyone's different. Everyone has the perfect ratio and aspect for the camera, but what do you shoot in? What is your perfect, I would say, your perfect settings for your GoPro
I mean,
that
I
you use?
I use 2.7, 30, 16:9, and then sometimes like if I'm trying to be cinematic, which I usually don't, I'll run just in like flat color, just you know what I mean, so I can color grade. But usually I don't. Usually I just run all freaking manual or whatever you want to call it, 2.730 and everything manual or not manual. What's it called? Automatic, I guess is the word I'm looking for, where everything just
Gotcha.
like
So
some.
you don't shoot with the AD filter, basically.
I have one, and unless it's like extremely bright outside, I don't worry about it.
Got you. Booster, to your point, I see that you say that the GoPro 7 is good, and honestly, man, um, I was running the GoPro 7 before I ran the GoPro 8, and the only reason why I don't run the 7 anymore is because I can't find them anymore, bro. Like, I was running the GoPro 7 white, and I would find those on Amazon, like, every other day. I can't find a black to save my life. So if you got the plug on them, let me know, bro. Seriously, because for the price point and the quality, you're running into the same, I guess, category as a run cam orange. And for the quality and the price point, the run cam orange, I would say under $100 is probably your go-to budget action camera. and you can't argue the weight either because it's the same weight as Action 2. The only difference that you have is you're still taking the picture of the QR code. So if you could deal with that and not previewing your footage beforehand, I would say orange is the way to go. Other than that, um, I may be switching all my action cameras to the Action 2 strictly for the weight. I hear with the GoPro 11 with their Wi-Fi, it kind of fucks with the electronics of your drone. But I'll just say that. Um, Slop said I'm laughing because this dude destroyed my orange, like destroyed my orange in less than an hour. But to the point is, less than $100 you can't beat. I guess like the quality, you know. If anybody asks for my ratio, I guess my settings are I've stopped using auto stability, no electronic stability at all.
Yeah, I
If
run.
I just
I
go with a stability, I go with a gyroflow post edit. Other than that, bro, I don't like to crop my footage at all anymore. So
I fly no. I don't fly stabilization either. I
there's
just.
something about it, man. I'm not one of those guys where it's like, oh man, you didn't do it and it's not crisp, whatever. I just find a little more. I find a little more editing openness, so to speak, post edit whenever you fly without that cropped footage that Hypersmooth has.
Man, I for some reason I've been liking like the no stabilization footage on anybody's video, even if like not at all. Like I kind of like seeing the little not twitches, like the little I don't know what you
Yeah,
want to call them.
the little adjustments,
Yeah,
little adjustments.
I like it, man. Like like I talked Austin Spire, he doesn't fly with stabilization. He's like, well, my stuff's not that smooth sometimes. And I'm like, dude, I like it. I like to see it. It's just I don't know. I
Um, I believe that, and not to cut you off, but I feel like there's this kind of, I would say, section of FPV pilots that we kind of overlook because everybody likes a clearer footage. Everyone likes, zero, stutter with it. But I feel like, oh, I guess the way that I look at footage now, it's like I want to see minor tweaks. I want to see those minor corrections in your video. I want to see how you drop from 500 feet into this gap that's this big and you were able to pilot out of that
yeah.
without having it look smooth. Everyone could put on hyper smooth and it run and it look amazing, but what I like to see and what I specifically look for is people that don't use hypersmooth anymore because you can definitely tell now that I haven't been using hypersmooth and I notice just little variations in their flight. I notice little things that my footage looks like and what their footage doesn't. Not to say that hypersmooth is wrong or anything like that. Shoot however the fuck you want to shoot, but at the end of the day, it's like I like that rawness. I like seeing people, be able to climb out of a fucking, gap at, 2 feet away from the fucking ground. I want to see that little jitter in your shit. I want to see how your motors, perform. I want to see how, well you built your quad. That's just me, and I'm really gonna say this before anybody hangs me for this, but shoot however the fuck you want to shoot.
yeah.
But for me, I shoot without hypersmooth. I shoot without, a lot of, corrections in my footage because I want you to see the rawness of my fucking footage.
I,
And
I'm
that's really
I'm with you, man. That's how I like it too. Like you said, let shoot however you want, but I find it pleasing to see the corrections and stuff. Um, all right, I want it's we've been on. I'm not saying we're gonna have to rush or anything, but I want to do another giveaway for these stick ins. They're M4, so if you guys want to win them, I'll do the same thing. Type stick ins if you want to win stick ins. They're from Wrecked. They're thumb grippies. I'll see who's already on here. All right. Sorry, Stickbug. Keep going. You want in on this? You want the stick in?
Good.
You can't. You want to try to get these stick ins?
Dude, I'm all for free shit, man.
All right.
Don't put me out. I'm all for that. So whatever, man. I'm all for that. While you're doing that, I'll say this, man. I'm looking at y'all's comments, and I would say that I really love y'all. I like y'all's. I like y'all's contributions. I like y'all's compliments. I like getting feedback from everybody. So keep it coming, man. I really do love that shit. Anything that I could use to be better. Pictures. I'm a thumber all day, bro. Stinkbug, no, man. So to give y'all a kind of a background on my name,
Yes.
I'm skinny as fuck.
I was wanting to ask you that. I'm glad you
And
said
my
that.
sister. So you know A Bug's Life, right? Like the movie A Bug's Life.
Yeah.
So my sister always said, I have the build of like the stick bug, and my little brother has the build of the ladybug, and I kind of molded with it, and then it's a play on with the sticks, we play with sticks, stick bug.
Dude,
I
that's
feel like
awesome.
So yeah, that's kind of came with it. It was either that or Mode 1 FPV. So hey,
Yeah, Steve Other 4M. I like both of them, but stick bug, I like it.
appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Kind of grew with me over the time, wasn't keen on keeping it, but it just kind of came with it. So fuck it, whatever.
Dude,
You don't have to watch my footage.
I got my name in like the spur of the moment, and I like it. I kind of just went with it at a race.
Dude, how long have you been growing your dreads? I want to know that. How long have you been growing your dreads?
About 14, a little over 14 years. I've cut them a few times, um, but I've had them for, yeah, I think it was 14 years, a little over 14 years.
Damn, dude. That's fucking crazy, man. I think that's fucking awesome, though. I can't pull it off, but fuck, I've always said if I could actually have a hairstyle, I'd probably grow out my hair, but I can't pull it off, man. I'm glad somebody can. So shout out to you, dude.
Man, I've had long hair like on and off my whole life, and when I was about 15 years ago, like it was kind of long, but it wasn't dreaded. And then
Mm-hmm.
I got it cut like up here, like it was like to my chin, and because it was like I don't know why I looked like a girl. My hair looked like my dad made fun of me and everything. So I kind of wanted dreads, and I was pushing 30, and I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna go bald. You know what I mean? So I just went with it, and I got dreads.
Man, I feel that, dude. I feel like you gotta like what you like, you pulled off very well. I like the fact that you got, your name kind of incorporated with it. Because the first thing that I looked at, I was like, I wonder if he has nappy hair. But dude, clean as dreads, man. I fucking love it.
Thanks, man. Yeah, yeah. The name fit too. Like it was. And what was weird, like Nappy Roots. They're like my favorite group, or I guess you wouldn't call them a band, but they're like my favorite group. And I went to was going to a tiny whoop race, and I had when I first started my YouTube channel, it was called Drone Fun 56, because my favorite number is 56, and they asked me what my name was for the race, and I was like, man, Drone Fun sounds really stupid for my name. So I was like, and then I just saw it because we're listening to Nappy Roots. I was like, Nappy FPV. And then like it didn't even incorporate my hair. Like think about my hair. And then I was like, oh yeah, that like fits perfect.
Love that, man. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome, dude. Definitely like that, man. Straight up.
I know now I'm like,
You got
man,
it. Oh, go ahead.
I was like, man, if I ever cut my hair off, I was like, you know what's it going to be? It'll be weird then.
You got any new builds in the process coming out, or are you still rocking your same builds?
No, Wrecked. They're getting ready to come out with the frame. It's going to be called a Vroom Butter, and I want to build it just because it's their frame, their freestyle frame. So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but it's supposed to be. They're testing the carbon now, so that's unless I break something like where it's unrepairable, I'll probably just fly what I'm flying. I try to keep like 2 5-inches going. If I have more, then I just don't fix them. So I don't know. If I have too many's not good for me.
I feel that. So normally, I try to do 2 5-inches, but I recently just got another a Cinewhoop. Shout out to another guy, but his name is Deathbank in our group. But Ryan, he definitely hooked me up with some extra parts, and I was able to get out another Cinewhoop, just for gigs and stuff like that. But I normally would try, and I would like to have another 5-inch. But I'm rocking Solo Dolo with my 5-inch. I got Tiny Whoop, got another whoop up, got my 5-inch, and I'm currently building up another 5-inch now. It's just taking a little bit more time. But you know how these things are.
It's for me two 5-inch freestyles is enough. It's like for me that's like a happy number. Because I've had 3 at one time, and then I broke the third one, or the first one, whatever you want to call it, like almost instantly, and then never fixed it. So I'm like, if I have 3, I'm not going to fix them.
Yo, hold on, Slot Tit. You need to come and pick up your fucking motors before I use them, man. For that Tiny Whoop. You got 2 weeks before I put on this new build, bro. Come and get your fucking motors.
I'd say I'd say just use them. He doesn't want
them. They're actually really good Tiny Whoop motors, man. We got this guy with our in our group. His name is Ryan. Has 107. Got probably more work than anybody else. He's a great pilot. All he does like flare stack inspections, and he's out doing Skinwalker Ranch documentaries for Discovery TV and all that shit. And he literally has boxes of shit for us. And he's like, I'm not using this shit. Pick this shit up, But Ryan's been flying for fucking forever, man. And he's just kind of giving us all this good shit, But honestly, I think that everybody needs to have a Tiny Whoop. That is the most fun that I've had with a fucking drone ever. All types of fucking fun with your 5-inch, all types of fun with your 3.5 and your micro drones. But where the fun is, fucking Tiny Whoops, bro. I've had the most fun with Tiny Whoops ever, man. Buy a fucking Tiny Whoop, man. I don't care what y'all fucking buy a fucking Tiny Whoop. Everyone needs to buy a fucking Tiny Whoop and come to my house and fucking race.
Well, they in the wintertime they race Tiny Whoops here pretty big. I'm setting up the wheels, so if I'm like not paying attention, that's why. Like there's a pretty big following here for tiny whoops in the winter. Man, it's fun. But after COVID they shut it down, or during COVID they shut it down, and then I haven't freaking done it since.
So I recently bought Mobula 7. Fucking like love that thing. And then because of the, I guess like that, like the all-in-one board, like I went down pretty hard one day, and nothing powered on my VTX. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up having to get another one. Recently, just got it in, and everything's working fine now. But with this new move that I have and everything, my backyard is fucking tiny with paradise. Honestly, man. I ripped it today with my 5 inch, and my 5 inch is just too much power, man. Like I'm kind of running into shit, you know. But on the whoop side, you know, dude, I'm talking about gaps galore. I'm loving my backyard. You know, I feel like with the whoop, specifically the tiny whoop category, is bringing more people to the community. You know, less money. Everyone can fly. You can fly the sub 250 category. You're not worried about the Karens in the fucking parks and shit like that. I mean, what more do you want, man? You could literally honestly fly anywhere. Um, I see people in the chat, you know, talking about the Grinderino. I haven't been able to purchase the Grinderino yet, but that's honestly my next build. I've seen people custom do their frame, and it's fucking amazing. I think by really catered to the FPV community in relation to, you know, pairing up with Umagod, and they bring out something that everybody can use. You know, the fucking Demibot was fucking a huge success. The Grinderino is a huge, you know, I can't talk right now, guys. A huge success too. And honestly, I can't wait for mine to come in. I see people literally putting all types of shit in the Grinderino when it comes to the BTX. It can literally hold DJI, you can hold walk snail, you can hold whatever the fuck you want. You can hold your HG0. There's no reason why you can't put your VTX and fly where the fuck you want to fly in the Grinderino. So if this is something that I can honestly push, shameless plug, buy the Grinderino, buy a sub 250 drone, get out there and fucking whoop. I think that's the new fucking way that FPV is coming, especially for newcomers that don't want to spend that much money with fucking drones. You definitely want to go with the fucking, you know, sub 250. You definitely want to go with the micro drones, just to see that if you're interested in the hobby, you're not spending, you know, hundreds of dollars on something that you're not going to use. Because what I hate to see, and what I'd love to see, are people that are not in the hobby anymore, and I can pick up all this shit for like $300. But I hate to see it because, like, damn, dude, that's another dude that could have been the next, you know, Still, you know, or the next, you know, Bot, or, you know, relation to, you know, the YouTubes and shit like that. But all that to say this, man, I believe in having fun first, and I believe in, you know, saving money. So, Grinderino, buy your Mobula 7s, 8s, whatever. Have fun with it, man. I think that the micro drones are the way to go.
Hey, if you guys want to win these stick-ins, see if your name's on there. If not, let me know. Yeah, micros are fun. That's what I started with. I started with a tiny whoop, and then, dang, I pushed both of us out of the screen. I started with a tiny whoop, then went to 3-inch. That's how I got into it.
I was fortunate enough to buy Chaw's 3.5 inch, and I mean, dude, loved it, man. The only thing that was wrong with it, I fucked all, but fuck it.
I I flew that I flew crap. It was a brushed whoop for like the first 6 months I flew.
Hmm.
All right, Quad Daddy. All right,
Let's get
if
let's get
it,
the stick in going, bro. Let's go. Let's see who's gonna get the stick in. Hopefully I get them because I don't want them.
all right, you got 5 seconds to say if you want them or not. Does anybody want these stick ins?
Everybody should want these stick ins, dude. Everybody, let's go.
Look, they're yellow, wrecked. I definitely say Rex my favorite shop because they are. They're my homies. All right, it's about 15, 20 seconds behind, so I want to wait and see if anybody says anything. If not, I'm going to spin it.
All good, all good. I'm pretty sure y'all want to hear me talking.
Keep talking.
Good.
Yeah, King Keek, they got them. Do you want in on this, King Keek? I don't think you're on here.
What are pincher sticks? Pincher sticks? So is that like a different thing from the normal sticks?
Yeah, I
Like,
think
because I'm a thumber, and thumbers fuck the world. You know what I'm saying? But
they're. I think they're just small. They're just like small sticks. They're like smaller. All right, nobody. All right, I'm gonna count to 10 in my head because I don't really feel like counting out loud. I'm gonna spin it.
shout out Roz. What's up, Roz, dude? What's good? What's good?
Oh yeah, Bob Noxious has some. Bob Noxious, I put you on this even though you didn't say anything. Do you want to win these, Bob Noxious, or you want me to take you off of here? I didn't even spell your name right.
You know what's crazy, man? I think that you're either you're a pitcher or a thumber. It really depends on your controller. I feel like people that are on Tango 2 and stuff like that, like they're more thumbers. People that are on the full, like Radio Masters and shit like that, they're more like the hybrid versus like your TX16s. There, I feel like a lot are pinchers, but I'm thumbs, man. I'm all thumbs.
All right, I need to get this so everybody can see. I think that's good.
I think you're good, bro.
All
Looks
right.
good. Everybody that wants in on these stick-ins, man, go letting Happy know. Let's go. Let's get this shit.
All right. Here we go. All right. Well,
I really need some stick-ins. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I really need some stick-ins.
Lambo
So
won.
free.
All right, Lambo. What's
Lambo.
what isn't the I need to keep track of this stuff. Um I don't think that I think the is the um congratulations, Lambo. Lambo helped me get to 500 subs. Uh isn't the Tango 2, isn't it M3 though?
I believe so. Y'all don't hate me if I'm wrong on that, but I do believe so. Yes, sir.
And you're well, crap. I have some stick-ins, but I don't know if they'd be good for thumbing.
Shit, man. Shit, I don't care. Send them my way if you're willing to get rid of them. If not, man, shit, put them up for fucking sale. I'm pretty sure someone's gonna need them eventually.
No, they're all. Remind me to look, man, because at one point in time, I I couldn't get comfortable with stick ends. I kept trying them, and I think I got the TBS. They're called not the, they're not crown jewels. They might be the crown jewels. Are you in here, Lambo? Yeah, all right. You won, Lambo. Hit me up. Bullfrog,
So
you won too.
I
Hit me
want
up.
to know something. This is just from my personal take, but has anybody fucked with Quad Mula? Is it Quad Mula? I believe it's Quad Mula.
I don't know.
Siren in that five murders FPV. He's the one, I guess, behind the Quad Mula. I see a bunch of his shit, and I'm just kind of, you know, I'm fucking just enthralled, if that's the word, with his shit, man. He's never put out a video that I didn't like. Honestly, as far as, you know, community as it goes, and, you know, what he's putting out, I like his shit. So if anybody, you know, has any type of, you know, information on the Quamula, let me know. I want to see what's up with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's anybody that has any type of, you know, first hand knowledge on it, let me know. I want to see what's up with that frame.
My dude also inspired. He's sponsored by him. I think he flies.
Really?
I think he flies the Siren. Maybe I think that's what it is.
Yeah, the Siren. Was it F5? I believe.
I don't know.
It's not in front of my face right now, but
He just got
I see
sponsored.
good shit, man.
He just got sponsored by him like I don't know, a couple months ago. I think he likes it though.
Okay. Okay. Anybody else fucking with the Quamula, man, you let me know. Put it in the chat. Let me know how y'all like it. If not, submit y'all's frames that y'all are fucking with, because, like I said, it's gonna be hard to move my stuff from the Apex. But if y'all got any really decent frames other than the Demibot, let me know. Because my next frame is either going to be another Apex or a Demibot. So let me know y'all's frames and y'all that y'all find. Let me know. I'm kind of slurring right now. This drink is kind of great.
Is it going down good?
Oh man, dude, I'm having the most fun I've had on it in a minute. Kind of needed this with the new house and everything like that, but
Oh, I know.
shit, man, I'm really happy that I'm on.
You probably been stressed out, haven't you? Moving and stuff. Moving sucks, man.
Man, it's more along the lines of I got a lot of shit. The girl got a lot of shit. I got a lot of drone shit, and I have a whole room that's literally taken over everything in the room with drone shit. So you know how it is. You can't just have one corner. It's literally a room now. So Smags, Quamula, yeah, definitely, man. Let me see. King said he got 2 of the F5 splits, but the plates are stupid thin. What plates? The top or the bottom plate, man? I'm always cracking top plates. Would you say that they're King? Would you say that they're comparable to any other frame that you're flying, or I mean, it's something completely different? Armatan Quads booster, bro. I used to fuck with Armatan really hard. Can't really complain about Armatan. They had the Beaver, I believe it's called, the Armatan Beaver that came out, and that was really solid whenever they came out with it. Other than that, man, I haven't had too much other frames. Moongoat's really good too. Shout out Cricket for the Moongoat.
I wanted to try the Moon Goat, man. It just seems like it might be a little bit difficult build.
Man, I hear good and bad things about the Moongoat. I hear that there is not a lot of clearance for your electronics. not a lot of options when in terms of 2020 versus 30-30 stacks. But as far as the rigidity of it all, I feel like the Moon Goat is really good. Anything kind of produced by God, really in conglomeration with really anybody. I mean, it's worth the money, man. I'll be honest with you. Let me see. King said something about the Nazgul. Bro, so honestly, the Nazgul was my first frame ever in existence. Uh, I'm steered away from iFlights, frame wise, the Nazgul didn't really do bad, man. Took a lot of beatings, took a lot of issues with it, but I kept fucking up the capacitor in it with the way that it was on there, man. Can't really say too much about it other than I really wish that they would have done a little better with the frame as far as the bottom plate. That's about it. Two raw chickens. Nah, man. What's up with them wings, dog? What's up with them wings, man? I gotta get some wings with some ranch. Let's go.
I like blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
I like the chunky blue cheese with wings.
Blue cheese.
Yeah.
Get out, bro.
I like ranch too, though. I'll take ranch. I'll take some ranch.
All right, so real talk. I know this is kind of not on the whole quad thing, but Wingstop was my shit for fucking years. And then I don't know what the fuck happened. Maybe with Shaq coming in, buying all the Wingstops, but their shit just literally just plummeted. And I mean, look, man, I'm a black man from the fucking South. I could tell you a good fucking wing versus a shitty fucking wing. And Wingstop just kind of fucked up, man. I was really like heartbroken. If you see black men crying because of wings, it's because of me.
I don't think we have any Wingstops up here. I've never heard of Wingstop.
Ohio, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. I don't think we do.
If I ever brought you down to the South, I'd be worried that your palate would just explode, man. Look here, man. I'll say this without a shadow of a doubt. My boys from Louisiana, they know they know seasoning, and I feel like if I brought any type of seasoning towards the north, y'all would say that is too much, man. Real talk. Y'all need to come down, have a good fucking gumbo, have a good crawfish boil. I think that y'all would really enjoy that. Anybody that's down for a fucking yard boil and a fucking barbecue, y'all come down to the fucking South. Awesome. I will definitely roll out the red carpet for y'all. Let's go, bro. Let's fucking go.
There is a Wingstop. There is a Wingstop. I've never even heard of Wingstop.
Wingstop is the fucking shit. Now it's gone kind of downhill now, but look, Flops it. He said Old Bay is the worst thing I've ever tasted. That's why people don't fuck with Old Bay no more, bro. Tony Sashry into basketball all day. You know how it is. Let's go. Old Bay is 100%.
In the Old Bay, ain't that what you put in the crawfish when you cook them?
Old Bay is like, dude. Honestly, I wouldn't even suggest Old Bay, man. Old Bay is like the basic of the basic. That's the shit that I feel like Northerners use whenever they want to talk about Creole. That's really it. That's my thing. Booster said, "Bro, you come to Baltimore, MD. We have the best crabs. Hey, man, let's go. Let's go. I'll push you to the fucking test. I will push you to the fucking test. Let's go, Booster. Let's go. Best crabs. Let's see that, man. But what y'all know about that crawfish, man? What y'all know about that really good crawfish, man?
I've ate some. I don't know. I've never cooked them. They have them at Kroger all the time, and I want to try to get them, but I don't know. I've never cooked them. I don't know.
Hold on. Wait. Nappy, hold on. You never had, down south
No,
crawfish before?
no.
Bro,
They look good. I mean, it looks
nah,
good.
nah, nah. There's nothing that I can say. Look, see this. There's nothing that I can say that can ever come close to authentic backyard fucking crawfish here, dude. Like everything that I see up north that says, oh, it's Cajun or it's Creole. Nah, bro, you gotta come to the 337 225 down south, bro. If ever you want to come down, all you gotta do is ask, man. Everybody in this fucking chat, all 19 of you watching, come to Louisiana for some real fucking food, man. And I mean real fucking food.
What about what about gator? You guys have gator?
Gator,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah.
Let's go. Let's talk
Gator,
about gator, bro.
gator tail.
Because gator is fucking delicious.
I've had it before, but it's been a while. But
Bro.
you guys are like in gator country. That's like where it comes from, isn't it? Like Louisiana is where all the gator comes from, mostly, isn't it?
Bro, we could literally go down anywhere, shoot a fucking gator, skin it, barbecue it, whatever, and probably the best fucking food you've ever had in your fucking life, dude. Real fucking shit. And I'm not bragging just on Louisiana, but in terms of just the flavor of the South, you really got to come down to southern Louisiana. Not that northern shit, because that's just northern fucking Arkansas. But look here, dude. Southern Louisiana is where the food is. I don't know what else to say, but everything about Louisiana is the fucking tits. Okay? Slop is going off about lobster rolls and everything like that. Look, dude, look here. You already know how it is. I could go into anybody's kitchen in the fucking South and it'd be better food than anything in the restaurant. Stay
I
alive.
bet, man. Goomba, yeah, we're still alive. You're just in time.
That's why I know how to gator a lot. So, look, man. I hear gator in Florida is actually pretty good. The blackened gator is where it's at, man. I'll be honest with you. I haven't had a real good blackened gator in a minute. But if you know a good spot, man, let me know.
Goomba, did you bowl a 300 tonight?
What was that, man?
I was asking Goomba. Goomba just got back from bowling. I asked if he bowled a 300.
Oh, shit.
I bet he did.
Spider, dude, the North LA boil is whack. Fucking right, dude, man. Honestly, North Louisiana, like I said, it's pretty much Arkansas. It's pretty much your I don't want to say anything that'll get me canceled, but northern Louisiana isn't real Louisiana. Homemade Old Bay. That's that like country shit, dude. That's the shit that only fucking your grandma and your grandpappy know. And dude, Bob, the only place is for a good spot is South Louisiana for a good bowl, man. Hold on. The only other people that I can say that have a really good boil is like up north, like your Connecticut, your Philly, your people that normally fish for like lobster, like big ass fucking lobster and shellfish, big crabs and shit like that. That's the only other place that I could see that, have some good shit. Slidell, man, Bob, what the fuck, bro?
I think he
From
was.
Slidell?
Yeah, he was
Oh,
sitting.
wait, he's from Slidell. Slidell's fucking great.
Yeah, Bob's.
Hey, Slidell's great. I love Slidell. I love Slidell. I love, I love Slidell. I love you. I love you too. Slidell. My girlfriend's from Slidell, y'all. You only got me in trouble, y'all.
Is he mad?
I love you. I love you.
All right, Bullfrog.
I
See
love
ya.
you. Hey, Slapto says Slido sucks.
I agree with him.
But Slido has some good food though.
We're not cooking it.
Ooh. When she cooks it, she says.
Oh, did she cook good?
Man, that's kind of why I'm with her. I love you. So basically, I can't talk shit about Slidell at all because my household is rigged, and I can't say shit about Slidell. Later, Booster. Hey, man,
Booster.
if you really wanted that controller, let me know. I put your information out. I'm more than happy to send it to you. PayPal, goods and services. Let me know. If anybody else wants the fucking controller, I'll be more than happy to, put you on bid too. Just, I'm trying to get rid of some shit. Honestly, it's a DJI controller. I'm sorry, but hey, y'all holla at your boy if y'all ever are interested. I got shit literally piling up in my closet. I'm trying to go. Got a couple frames in, but y'all holla at your boy.
Lambo wants to know if it's the black
It's
or
the black of the controller too. So it is the regular DJI controller, and it is the first controller. It's not the controller 2 that works with the Avata. It is your standard first controller that can be paired with the Vista Air unit, and it still works with the Avata as well. You just need to put the specific DTX in it as well, and also update the hardware for it, because I do know that DJI did some type of different hardware for the controller 2 versus the controller 1. But yeah, let me know if you want it. I'd be more than happy to put it in the mail for you, dude. Real talk. And I could give you a pic of it. I could go grab it if you want to go and see it. It's in mint condition. I could put it in the original boxing if you want, but either way, it's still good. I take care of my shit.
So to switch
You do the bigger, it be spider. Yeah, you're true.
So what do you have to do to switch to mode 1? Do you just switch to gimbals?
Honestly, you switch the gimbals, you open it up, switch out. All you have to do is do tensioning on either the left or the right side, and that's it. It kind of allows you to do whatever. So it's crazy how this company works. You can either buy the mode 1 or the mode 2, or you can simply open up the controller and fix yourself. That's really it. Same thing with the Tango and the Tango. I'm sorry. Same thing with the Tango 2 and my TX.
That's crazy.
TX 16.
Yeah, you got to do stick cam. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. My next one. So I don't know if I got D because it's kind of different, but look, dude. Mode 1 versus your mode 2.
So like,
that's where it's at.
Is
it's kind of different because of the screen, but obviously y'all can see it.
Do you arm with your right hand or your left hand?
So I arm if you have the Tango 2, I arm with the right. My flip after crash, I would say, or your fucking what's it called, your turtle mode. I set that to a switch because I was able to remap my Tango 2, and I just have it on one of like the B or the C controllers. It's really it. Kind of was able to do some crazy ass shit. So if anybody fucks with Titanfall, so I fuck with Titanfall, and then whenever my fucking battery just TX, it says like power core offline. Whenever I input another battery, it says power core energized. I fucking love this thing. I've customized it, and I'm going back to any type of DJI. If anything, I will go with a Boxer, or if I'm completely out of luck, I'll go with the TX16S, and I'll just route it the way that I want to. But fuck DJI. I'm sorry. If you're gonna use it for what it's used for, and then move on to something else. That's just my take on it. Or just buy mine because it's cheap as fuck.
Yeah, you shouldn't be talking crap about it till you sell yours.
It's not a bad controller. It's just that you're subject to only one protocol, so to speak. People that go from HG0 and fucking walk snail and that other shit. You kind of want a controller that can do it all. That's just really it, man. And,
What's up, 8-bit?
if you're on the DJI train, like your Vista, that's really it, man. I mean, it's not a bad controller at all. I'm not saying that it's bad, but I do notice little variations. So, for instance, whenever I'm flying on DJI and I'm running the DJI controller, I do not notice the issues that digital has versus analog. But work with my Tango, I'm noticing just little delays, so to speak, with my quads, like, super far out and I'm running shit. I'm noticing the delays. So I feel like DJI is a little better whenever you're running DJI and DJI versus like a Tango 2 or your TX16S with your Vista or with your Air unit, so to speak. So it's hard to kind of explain that just in talking terms. You're gonna have to really experience that, whenever you're flying. But for me, personally being, good night, Spider.
Night, Spider Sugar. Hey, Spider Sugar, thanks for sharing my post, Spider Sugar.
Yeah, man, thanks for joining in, man. I really appreciate that too, dude. But I guess to my point, man, I don't notice the latency issues with whenever I'm running a DJI product with the DJI controller versus like a Tango 2 and like routed it with the Vista and your Crossfire, whatever. That's really it, dude. That's all that to say this.
Hey, Spider,
people.
do you want to try to win this? I'll put you on even if you got to go. Do you want to try to win this?
Spider, man, before you go, try and get that.
I'll put his name down even if he doesn't say.
He's in my Discord too, so
he said
he wins, we'll drop him. Oh, he says cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably a beginner radio or like a backup. I guess I'll go and start this too. Whoever wants to win this radio, you got to be subscribed to me. Obviously, you probably are because you're watching. And Stickbug. It's a Radio Master T8. Multi-protocol. It's brand new, never been used. I can't get it in good shot. Whoever wants to win it, type radio, and then I don't know. Yeah, type radio.
So next time me and Slopstick get together, we're gonna have a big fucking broadcast and shit like that. So y'all holler on the channel. I would love to fucking film with y'all, but we always come with the craziness. Let's see who's gonna win this fucking radio.
You got to do stick camera. I'm not watching.
I promise you. My next video is gonna be all stick cam. You're gonna see all the fucking craziness. and how I fucking do this shit.
John, does yay mean you want to be on the radio? Hey, Demon, do you want to win the radio?
I'm down for the radio, dude. You don't have to tell me.
All right. Yeah, I've had it since like Black Friday of Goomba. I'll send the link. You guys make sure you're subscribed to Stickbug.
Yeah, I'll put it in there. Yeah, holler at me on all the socials. I'm on Instagram, on YouTube, Facebook. Holler at your boy. And I'll be more than happy to facilitate your entertainment needs. How's that sound?
I got to.
Dude, I haven't gotten on Threads yet, but I hear Threads is just like Twitter. So, hey, we'll get it. Local? No, I'm not local. Unfortunately, I'm all the way in South Louisiana. But if you ever come down, I'll be more than happy to facilitate a good time, show you some good spots, introduce you to some good people. I'd be more than happy to help you out, dude. I feel you, bro. I could be local if you want me to, man.
Props off is local. To me, kinda.
Well, shit, man. I gotta come visit you anyway, so it's all cool. We'll meet up eventually.
We'll show you some good wings up here. I'm just kidding.
Man, look, I'm all for food. I'm all for the good shit. So if you can show me a good time, that's all that matters, man. So that's all cool, man. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be ripping together soon.
Hell yeah, man.
I gotta take Slop out there anyway, man. So we gotta go do that. We're gonna come in. LAFPV is gonna definitely show out. So let's do it.
I think I got everybody that wants the radio. Goomba, do you want to try to win this radio so you can get out of the DJI radio?
Yo, Bob, if you ever do come to New Orleans, let me know. I'll show you a good time too.
Goomba, answer me. Goomba's my homie. I talk to him like he's one of the most talked to person I talk to out of the drone community is Goomba. He's TikTok famous.
With a TikTok, let's go, Goomba.
Yeah, Goomba's TikTok famous. He's got like how many viral videos do you have, Goomba on TikTok? I don't care if you regift it. Do you want a chance to win it, Goomba?
Man, just fucking get it, Goomba. Let's go.
I'll just put him on there. All right. If I'm not paying attention, I'm going back to this thing and trying to get everybody on here. The wheel.
No worries.
One Vision didn't freaking come on. I got you 8-bit. One Vision usually comes on and watches. He's got like a cool, it's like an FPV picker, like prop spin or something. I freaking forgot. I was going to message him and ask him which one he used. I forgot about it. This is really cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, we got 14 people interested. Let's see. John, did you say you wanted to win?
I'm gonna win something tonight. Let's go.
You should have. Hopefully, you want a bunch of subscribers, at least 20, or whoever wants sub to.
I'll take that. But if not, hey, look. it doesn't matter, man. If y'all watch my shit, y'all watch my shit. If not, I really appreciate y'all regardless.
We're waiting for stick cam before we watch any more stuff though.
I will definitely give y'all still can soon.
Dude, I never would have thought, like, I talked to anybody that would say they flew,
Mode 1?
yeah.
Yeah, bro. I fly mode 1. I'm weird.
That's crazy, man. Let's see. All right. This wheel's harder to do than I remember. This is a. All right, I'm talking to myself now.
Nah, it's all good, man. Shout out to all the streamers that can do this and talk and all that other shit, but you know, fuck it.
It's fun, man. Like, I started doing it in the wintertime just for one just to do like FPV stuff since it's winter. I mean, you guys don't really have that crazy of a winter there, do you?
Oh, on the contrary, dude. I need somebody from Louisiana to like comment on this, but we probably have the coldest winters that you think about, man. Humidity does crazy ass shit, dude. It's what babe? It's like 100 some degrees during the day here, and then in the winter it could be as low as fuck. Like it gets cold. It gets fucking cold, man. Our cold literally is bone chilling cold because of the humidity. Dude, I think that Louisiana has if not the most extreme weather, the most bipolar weather, because you could literally have all 4 seasons in a day. I don't know how to fucking dress.
We have that here. We have this. We have it here too, man. But we don't have. We don't get that much. I mean, I don't know. It's not that hot, but I mean, it gets hot that hot, but not. When we have 4 seasons, it's not that hot.
How hot is it? How hot was it today? Just to give you a representation of what the fuck I had to do with bed. Can I have some wine, please?
Today was in the, I think, like 85. I might be wrong, but
all right.
It's been in the 90s.
High for Louisiana, for where I was here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, it was 101 degrees. That was the high today, but it felt like 110 degrees. So imagine if you're in places like Arizona or Florida, and those heat indexes are fucking probably into the 120 degrees. Like it's not fun out here. It's like 80 to 90% humidity at all times. But I'll say this. I will take it over the negatives. I know Ohio has crazy ass fucking weather too. So, dude, it's crazy. I want to say the heat index today was like 102.
It's been really hot here, but like today wasn't hot. Like we had overcast, and it was kind of sunny, but I don't know. It wasn't as bad as it has been. Does everybody see their name? If you want to win the radio, if you don't see your name, let me know. I want to spin it, and it's 11:40. I'm gonna spin it at 11:42.
Let's go. Let's win this radio, y'all. And like I said before, if y'all want it in on a very cheap radio, I'd be more than happy to sing you my shit. Shameless plug.
You said that DJI has the best RC link out there, didn't you?
Look, I'll say this: if you're running DJI with DJI, it probably is the best RC link. If you're running it with any other controller, like a TX16S, Tango, what other controllers do you have? Radio Master, whatever. Fuck it. Yeah, I feel like it goes well with whatever it goes well with. It's like Apple, you know. But anyway, go ahead. Let's get this fucking
Yeah,
new poll. Let's go ahead.
you're good, Lambo. You're on there. Just because you won once doesn't mean you can't win again. That's not fair. Unless you don't want to win. Do you want to win, John? Every time I've asked you, you haven't said yeah or no. John, if you want to in on the radio, say radio. You have 1 minute. Goomba, are you going to start a Patreon?
Don't start a Patreon. Just. I have my reservations with Patreons.
You don't like Patreon?
It's not that, man. Without being too much of a dick, I'll say I feel like if you are less than a year into the hobby and you're just learning to fly, you probably should not have a Patreon, and you should not be peddling your lackluster videos to patrons, especially whenever you don't have a following. But I'll say this, for some huge, followings, like, by other people, on that caliber, I would say Patreon is the way to go. But do not harass other community, hobbyists, enthusiasts, etc., with your lackluster videos of you learning how to fly by adding your Patreon, because I will not fucking subscribe, and you could fuck yourself.
Well, the reason the reason I would want to start one is to make you mad. No, I'm just kidding. The reason I would want to start one is just for giveaways. I don't have a super chat button. Props off. I don't have enough subscribers.
No, what I mean by that is, like, one, you know how to fly. You've been with the fucking community for a little minute. People know who you are. You definitely, have proved yourself in relation to, the rigors of not only having to build your drone, how to, solder at least. What I'll say is this: I feel like the people that are recently into the hobby that really don't have a following, but they're asking for a Patreon for showing your really shitty footage.
Yeah, I get it, man.
You know,
Like I said, the only reason I would want to do it is just for giveaways for my stream. I don't know. Like, that's the only reason I would want to do it. I wouldn't want to make any money. But I still like giving stuff away. It's still fun, but I don't know.
if you want my honest opinion on it, man, like, I really don't hate on people with these Patreons that have, like, less than a year of flying, but when it comes to just like the general build with, recreational, with building the community, I feel like you should just do that. Patreon's going to come with their growing and your following. If you have like less than 100 subscribers, there's no reason why you should have a Patreon. You know nothing. That's just my opinion on it, man. I know I'm probably talking out my ass, but if anybody follows, me, they'll understand where I'm coming from. I feel like there needs to be like a prerequisite amount of time before you go with that Patreon to really make it worthwhile, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to watch or pay you to watch you learn how to fly. That's just really it. That's just my fucking take on it. That's just it.
Props off. You need to get a Patreon. Props off. He's been flying forever. He's got like all kinds of how-to videos. He's very freaking active. Every time I see somebody ask a question, Props Off is in there in the replies giving him a how-to video. All right.
So as far as people, getting that exposure with your Patreon, dude. Like, if you fucking rip, fucking send your Patreon, dude. Like, honestly, there's people that are less known, so to speak, that fucking rip, dude. Like, I don't know if you know this guy. His name is Brave FPV. But this dude is a fucking ripper, man. Like, fucking ripper. He needs a Patreon, and I feel like he doesn't get half the exposure that he needs. But there's another guy. I don't know if y'all follow this guy. His name is Mika FPV. He's from France.
Oh yeah, I've seen him.
Dude, the dude could fucking rip. Like, I watched his last video, and the shit that he does is fucking mind-boggling. I know people follow what's his name, Phoenix FPV. Dude, another one that fucking rips. Murders fucking rips. Your local Cali people, Chase Stone, fucking rips. Alright? Like, these are the people that we need to bring forward to the fucking forefront at PV, because not only do they have a small following, but their video, their progression, their community fucking contributions. I'm probably butchering his name right now, but fucking Windwalker FPV fucking rips. There's a lot of people that I'm probably missing out on, and I'm sorry that I missed y'all's names, but know that your videos do not are not unseen. I definitely try and promote all the newcomers, but these motherfuckers fucking rip, man. If there's anybody in this fucking group or in this fucking stream that follows me, like, send a shout out to these motherfuckers, because these guys fucking rip. Murders, I'll be honest with you, he takes a lot of my fucking YouTube time because I watch all of his shit. There's people out here that don't get the recognition that they deserve, and fucking rip, dude. I'm tired of giving Rotor their fucking flowers, man. I'm tired of giving these heavy FPV conglomerates their fucking flowers, because at the end of the day, it's you and I, it's the community, it's these people that don't have a huge following that are actually promoting the community. That's why I fuck with Bot. That's why I fuck with your Maztecs of the world, because they definitely give the community the flowers that they need. And outside of that, man, they're not looking for subs. They're looking for fucking just like followers that give half a fuck that we give a fuck, and that's just really it, dude. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get off my soapbox, and I'll say this: fuck Rotor Riot, fuck what they got going on, fuck all these major conglomerates. We got to build the fucking community and the fucking hobby the way enthusiasts have always brought it, and that's literally giving the props to you and I, the little men of the fucking world, and that's really is. They're one of us. I'll always fucking promote Bot, because he not only gives out to the community, but he understands. He's not like the best pilot of the world, but he understands what the fuck we go through. Just being part of the community. But that's really it, man. I'm gonna let you do your fucking wheel, and I'm gonna get off my soapbox. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's cool, dude. Go ahead. This is why. See, it's cool. Like, everybody, you get to talk to everybody because you're not in front of the camera very often. So, That's
just
good.
really it, man. And I'll go out and I'll say to the 18 people that are watching right now, I'm not the best pilot in the fucking world, but I look out for other people and I look out for the community. And if I see people that promote the community and promote enthusiasts, I would guarantee you that I will fucking promote you. I will guarantee you that I'll share your fucking videos. But at the end of the day, hey dude, I have no fucking love for the major conglomerates of the fucking FPV community. Fuck DJI. Fuck fucking Rotor Riot. I'm sorry. I was a huge fan of Bubby for like the longest time because I think the motherfucker could rip. But at the end of the day, dude, I've noticed like a steady decline in not only the production, but it's the gimme shit. Like I'm so tired of fucking hearing, oh, check out what my drone did and some fucking clickbait shit. Like, fuck all that shit, dude. Like, I'd rather see your fucking raw footage and of you fucking ripping and you doing trying power loops all fucking day versus you giving me some clickbait shit and I gotta run through some other shit. That's just really it, man. I know I'm probably going off on a fucking tangent now, but at the end of the day, look, man, community over fucking exposure any day. If your exposure in your in the community, promotes the community, well then great. But I'm not about to click on your fucking clickbait shit. Fuck you. You're probably the reason why remote ID exists. That's it.
All right, sounds
Real,
good.
let's spin this fucking thing.
I'm spinning it because Smags has to go to bed. He has to get up at like 4 in the morning.
Sorry, dude. Let's go.
All right. Steve-O won it. Nice, Steve-O. Steve-O's won before, I think.
Let's go, Steve-O.
I think Steve-O's won something of mine. He might be gone too.
I'm happy that you were part of the fucking stream, Steve-O. Man, congratulations, dude. Congrats.
All right, you guys don't have to leave, but I'm not giving anything else away.
So, fuck it, man. You could, I'll give away my fucking controller, man. You can make a fucking real will, and I'll give away my fucking controller if anybody doesn't want to fucking, buy it. I don't give a fuck, man. Just give it away, man. I'll promote it for the community.
You want to give it, or we'll give it away?
I really don't care at this moment in time, man. I'll be honest with you.
You might tomorrow.
To the community.
You want to spin the same wheel?
Let's spin the same wheel. Let's go. I'll be more than happy to put it in the fucking the thing. The only thing I ask is you pay for shipping and it's yours. That's it.
What if they don't? What if they don't
I'm
have?
not rich. Huh?
All right. What if they don't have DJI? Still good.
Fucking get DJI. Fuck it. Well then sell it.
All right. We got a better radio. All right. Here we go. You sure?
Let's go. I don't care. Let's go. Give me your information at the end of the fucking chat, and I'll be more than happy to put in the mail for you. Just take it off my hands because I don't feel like keeping it.
Bob Bruce.
Bob Bruce.
Yep.
Bob Bruce, send me your information. I am at stickbugfpv@gmail.com. I'll put it in the chat. Go ahead and message me, and I will send you the controller. And that's it.
Dang.
Send me your information, man. I'll put it in the mail. You pay for shipping, and we'll just settle it like that, man. Go ahead.
More people would have watched if I knew you were going to give that away.
Sorry, man, but hey, look.
I'm just kidding. that's good. That whoever won it is like at least they're
Whoever
here at
won it.
they're at least they're here at the end.
Look, put your information in the chat. I'll send you the shit. You pay for shipping and it's yours, and that's it.
Is Bob Bruce still here?
Bob Bruce, if you're still here, let me know. If not, well, fuck, I might send it to Bob. Bob Obnoxious. What's up, dude?
Is yeah, Bob Bruce is here. He just said all right. Yeah, he said he'll hit you up.
I'm just happy that I was invited. I'm happy that you reached over 500 subs, man. I'll be honest with you. He's probably going to watch it later, if not tomorrow. So the controller is yours. I'll give you 72 hours to give me your email address, and I'll send it out there, man. That's it. You got my fucking word.
He's there. He's up here. He said something.
Bet, man.
He said, "All dang guys, thanks. I'll hit you up."
Cool deal, man. I really appreciate that, man. Just holla, and I'll send that information your way.
You got it. Everybody who's here better go sub to Stickbug. He just gave away more stuff than I did.
Yeah, I ain't sending shit unless you fucking some sub.
Dang, that's cool, man. You're gonna wake up tomorrow like, man, I shouldn't have went on the stream.
Nah, man, it's all good. To be honest with you, and to be 100% with everybody, this shit was literally collecting dust. So you're doing me a favor. So it's all good.
I got you some Stickbug. I'll send them to you too.
Man, I really appreciate you, Nabby. Real talk. I really appreciate that because I really need something for my controller.
I'm pretty sure. I'll just hit you up. I have a few of them. You can pick out which ones you want.
Cool. That sounds like a plan, man.
I'll dig it. I got some. I have some TBS stick-ins. I think I have some thumb grippies, and I might have some 533 ones. I'm not sure. All right. Oh yeah.
I'm actually putting in my so I'm at StickBugFPV on both Instagram and then also YouTube's. So y'all can check me out on there. I try and be consistent as humanly possible, but you know, this day and age, you know how the shit is. You're consistent 1 week or consistent not. So y'all holler at me on both Instagram and YouTube.
Just remember though, we're not watching your video unless it doesn't have stick cam.
Trust me, Nappy, you got my word. Next video, you got nothing but the stick cam. Y'all see my crazy ambidextrous flow with mode 1. Craziest fucking shit ever, man. So, holla at you, boy.
All right, man. It's almost midnight here. We've been on 3 hours. It's really been cool.
Sir.
I'm glad to have you on Stickbug. Thanks for coming, man. That was awesome. Nice to meet you. My dude J-Rod's like, well, how do you know him? I'm like, I don't really know him. I've just commented on videos and stuff. But so, yeah, it was cool. Nice talking to you, man. I had fun. Thanks for the giveaway. And I'll definitely hit you up. Everybody who won, hit me up, and I'll send you your stuff. And Stickbug, I'll hit you up, and I'll get you some stick-ins, man.
I appreciate you, man. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate you for having me on. And y'all keep with the good shit, man. Shout out to everybody that was a part of the fucking stream. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one, man. Keep ripping.
All right, man. Thanks, Stickbug.
Anytime.
See you guys.
Man, y'all have a good one. Deuces.